some drinks. All right, let's get that nice ambiance going, guys. Well, I normally do an intermission. By that I mean I wouldn't. There we go. Oh yeah, it's hot as fuck in here. Oh, there goes my phone. That was fun. It was funny is what it was. There were so many people around the whole time. There was like no way in hell I was finishing that. Would you look at that, boy? So how do I do that again? I do this. Think it will remember the capture. Wow, it did. Thank you, placement.
I would hope so.
Oh yeah, remember the fucking edits.
Oh, let me. I always hate.
Yeah, Mara sucked.
Having my headphones in front of my shirt. I don't know why.
Because you're a bitch.
Looks unprofessional.
All right.
There we go. I'm a serious news person.
Oh, I fucked up. I gotta get my shaker. Hold on. Entertain him, bitch.
Entertainment. Okay, let's see. How can I entertain? Well, okay. Here's what we got. You find yourselves in a tavern. Roll for initiative. For drinking, I guess. That's what adventurers do, right? Welcome to my D&D stream. Tool needs to fix my cropping. There's like a... Which direction is it? Is this direction? I think this is the wall here. You can see my green wall. And I hate it. The wall sucks. Tell Tool... When Tool gets back, I'm going to let him know. I'm going to have a piece of my mind, and I'm going to give it to him.
Gonna what?
I'm gonna give you a piece of my motherfucking mind. The cropping job you did with this Discord window.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Well, yeah, because it changed a little bit. I think it's because I changed the way a little bit.
All right.
Close enough.
Critique number 2: the buddy system. It needs to be worked.
I like the buddy system. I killed you. And you killed me, but no one remembered.
Everyone forgot. I was sitting there and I was making a big fucking deal about the buddy system.
Next week's topic: buddy systems and how they never fucking work if someone's a killer.
How can we make them better?
It would suck for your group of 3 if 2 of you are the fucking murderers.
It'd be really funny.
It would be pretty funny.
Oh my god!
Hell.
I can't believe Red ran up and murdered that person in front of both of us.
What a maniac!
He doesn't know how to play this game.
He went to an event. We saw him.
Okay, well that one was a legitimate mistake.
Only a fucking idiot would use a vent in front of somebody.
I saw somebody come out of that vent. And I swore it was orange, but maybe it was red. You know, sometimes those colors.
Yeah, the game's not colorblind. It was a mistake. Oh yeah, oh shit, you guys can't see me anyway. Pew pew. All right, so topics are first. So first we're doing that because I'm making a drink.
Gotta make a drink.
Making the drink. Well, pretty much they always beat the imposter, but I don't want to stick together. Here we go. First topic, we're making the El Presidente. So let's do it.
That's not the El Presidente I know.
I know, right?
That doesn't look like Goku at all. Sorry, Vegeta.
And how you doing, 100 Games? I forgot to say. Did I say hi already? You resubbed. I think I did. So, first let's put some rum. Well, El Presidente's never voted for. He just is.
El Presidente takes control.
Oh, fucking grenadines all the way over there. I keep forgetting shit. Then we're going to put some triple sec in. Just a little smidgen. Oh, yeah. Triple sec my dick. Oh yeah, there we go, boys. Let's do a little extra. That will be our little secret. And then we're gonna add some sweet vermouth.
Sweet.
Yeah. That was a little bit more than I intended. That's fine. Let me go get that grenadine. I forgot to grab.
Yeah, the grenadine, you need that there for
You need
color.
the grenadine. Which I also don't have a lot of. I might only be able to make 2 of these today. What the fuck? I thought I had a lot more of this shit than I do. I've been using it a lot. Top 4 LC at a port week. And then let's get that in. Just a little spoonful. Just give it a little color, get a little sweetness. Oh yeah, baby.
And the end result is...
El Presidente, motherfucker.
You know what? The color in that looks pretty good, actually.
Right? I might have put a little bit too much grenadine.
Yeah, it's a little bit more, I guess, orange than the one in the
weak
picture,
shake.
but still pretty good.
Oh, it's a small shaker, so I didn't want to blow its load. It's also going to leak everywhere, because it always leaks.
Leaky shaker.
Need
Next
a
to the
real
Soggy rack.
cool glass? Yeah. Well, these were gifts, so I was using them. They're those dragon glasses, and it shows up better on stream than anything with a stem. At least for the drink can, because I have it cut so at a different level here. Anything with a stem is always a pain in the ass on stream. At least from my experience. Yeah, fuck, this is not the UK here, DW. Limp. But yeah. I will say, it's fucking hot in here, Jesus Christ. I'll say, it's definitely a good sipper drink. This is one you'd get at a bar. And you're sitting there by yourself. And you're trying to figure out how you're gonna do your coup.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is
You're like, if I'm gonna do a coup, I need the help of El Presidente.
Of course.
Yeah.
Old fashions are good. This is on that level. Oh, definitely get it at a good bar. But then again, I usually don't get, if it's a shit bar, I only do rum and coke. Like simple, easy, they can't really fuck it up. At good bars where I do the good shit. Man, I'm fucking...
That's how you should do it, honestly.
I know. There's a couple good bars near me, so that's pretty sick. That I might go to. Maple rum old fashioned top tier. Gin and tonic. I know you love gin. I'm not a gin guy. I'll still drink them though. I really want to play some more Among Us later. I actually really liked it. Can't fuck up a gin and tonic except for the fact that you're drinking gin. I'll give this actually a good 8 out of 10. 10 out of 10 I don't think I'll ever use. This is pretty high tier. 8 out of 10. This is a drink that at a good bar, I think I'd be really, really happy for it. Drink better gin. I drink the only no, I drink decent gin. I mean, Hendrix is the lowest I'd go if I'm gonna drink gin. I'm not gonna drink Bombay fucking Silver. Or not or blue, whatever, Bombay, whatever the fuck it's called. Like, who drinks that shit?
I feel personally attacked by I hate you people, and I don't know what I did wrong. Is this because of the buddy system?
It's a buddy system. Oh, I knew Spider was gonna love the Bombay bullshit. Bombay is there. It's total ass. Hendrix is probably the only one I
Google. I'm gonna just double check. Is Bombay bad?
The answer is yes.
Bombay bad boy pot noodle. Boy, that's a mouthful.
I know.
I learned nothing about gin.
I like this. I might actually make this more. This is good. I like rum though, so I'm kind of biased, but it has that nice like undertone to it that kind of makes it so you're not gonna. You could slam it if you want to, but it's not required. I like it. There we go. That's all we're gonna talk about on that one. Let's go back to...
New gin was juniper berries, making shit out of berries. Fucking cut out the middleman, make it directly out of sugarcane. Rum.
What?
What?
Let's start off with the big news that's going on all over today.
Big news!
Microsoft buys ZeniMax! So they own the rights to the Bethesda titles, the ID Soft titles. And a bunch of other ones that I just don't bother. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like Bethesda is a huge get for them.
It is. I think it's I think new management for their IPs is something that's needed. The
it might
issue
actually
is,
make them release a new fucking game.
It could make it really good. Or it could make it really, 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 really shit. I mean, it's hard to say. You know?
Yeah, I feel like if
See you
you
later,
were
Tyler.
gonna
I'm trying to come
acquire,
back.
if you're gonna acquire something like ZeniMax, you have to respect the fact that like the way that they generate money is very slowly.
Do you think they're going to release Skyrim continuously still?
I probably, honestly, probably until the next thing comes out. At which point, it might as well be a fucking Skyrim
maybe they'll
mod.
start making it. Maybe they'll start making something else now. Jesus.
That's my hope.
I think it could go either way on this one. It could go really
Also, Arcane,
well, or really
isn't Arcane
shitty.
the people who made like what did Arcane make?
No, I want to look it up because I actually don't know.
I thought they made like Dishonored and Prey. Yeah. Okay. So
they made
Dishonored and yeah, they made the
Prey
Dishonored
was
games.
only the new Prey, not the old one.
The
Not
new
old
Prey,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the Wolfenstein games, the newer ones.
Yeah, I didn't like those ones either. I think Dishonored's the only thing they actually made that I thought was
Deathloop
okay.
looks sick. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I
Deathloop
mean,
looks, nah.
the Doom people.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Again,
I don't know. All I think this is going to cause is my favorite effect of all things ever. You're going to have, if you've got Game Pass, you got day one tickets to whatever the next Doom game or fucking Skyrim is.
Yeah, ideally, until they change their fucking thing and make it a premium, like Disney Plus's Mulan, where you gotta buy still.
Oh, an extra tier just to get the good ones?
Yep. I bet they'll do it. I bet there'll be a gold tier. I guarantee it. It'll be great. I like it. I think this is, I don't know. I think Game Pass is fucking broken anyway. It is. Kind of. It's not a bad system,
I don't know.
except for
I've liked Game Pass. I'm paying for the damn thing.
I just buy the games.
But what if you could play Crusader Kings 3 for 3 hours, realize it's not a game for you, and you didn't spend $40 to $60
There's
on
other
it?
ways for that. I pay too, but half the time it doesn't work. Really? I have never used. I don't think I've ever used Game Pass. And there's not many games on it that I want to play, so that's why Game Pass is just that. I didn't know Crusader Kings was on Game Pass. That explains how some people have it. That explains it. I didn't know that was on it.
The argument for it, I think, at this point is the new Master Chief stuff, the new Halo stuff, is probably going to be the big push for that.
For some people who like it, great. Is it fine?
Do I want to play a game that feels like a console shooter from 10 years ago now?
No. And that's the thing. That's the thing with me too. It's like a lot of these fucking games that came back, they remastered them. Console shooter, like I've grown. I'd like to think I've grown. I don't want to play this shit. That like
no, there's a reason we changed things.
Yeah, we can make new mechanics, man. Like it's nice to go back for nostalgia, but to have like a big deal about it and be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Like get the fuck out.
I don't know. Halo sucked my dick once.
That was a fleshlight, not a Halo. I think the best thing on this is that it will add new blood or new priorities for management, and they could make some really great things with it. Talking to you, fucking, because they have Fallout then, right? Yeah, they're still Bethesda, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, they have the new Fallout.
Do they have 76 then? Do they own 76 now?
They would technically own 76. Like, I don't know why anyone would want it, but they could.
Right? I wonder what this is going to do about their Fallout 1 bullshit.
Oh, Tequila likes Fallout 76. I'm sorry for you.
I mean, I'm excited for it because of on most of those games paths that they were on was just going downhill already. So it really is only upwards from here. My Chief was mastered every single one. I like all Fallouts, every single one. What about the Fallout for the PlayStation 2? Do you like that one?
What the hell is Tango Gameworks, though? I see that on that little logo, that icon. What the hell is Tango Gameworks?
Phone games. Tango Gameworks.
The Evil Within?
Okay.
That new Ghostwire Tokyo game that maybe is coming out?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one looks okay. Why do you say it's maybe coming out?
You know, stuff happened in late 2019 that makes people think that maybe it's not, but I also reserve judgment.
Well, it was announced in the PS5 release bullshit. So I don't know. I think it'll be pretty cool for the new blood stuff, like new stuff. I want new formats. I want someone to push it and say, can we stop doing the same, and can we stop going in a very cliche direction? Like building in Fallout, I think was ridiculously stupid. Like, you don't play Fallout for building. You play Ark or some other bullshit. Don't half-ass throw some building mechanics in there.
The building mechanics in Fallout weren't fun because the game wasn't built around them.
Right, and it was frustrating.
It was just there.
Yeah, it was a half-ass little additive thing, and it was extremely frustrating to build with. They need to stop that shit. Stop jumping on the whole, like, survival games that everyone was making. I had fun building. I fucking hated building in it. And everything is gray and brown, so it's not even looking nice. I think it just looks like shit. I get it, that's Fallout, but it looks super shit. You know what isn't looks nicer? Age of Conan.
That's true, and you can see dicks.
Conan Exiles. No, it's Conan Exiles, and that's the one where you can see dicks. I think actually you can
that's
see
the one you
both.
need.
Yeah, and at least that had a little bit more color in their desert life shit. I don't know. I'm hopeful.
There's entire chunks of the Fallout universe, though, where they could have colored. Like, they had, what was it, like Fallout 2 way back when, where there was, like, the forest? How wild would it be if you played a Fallout game and there was a fucking forest?
Where was there a forest in 2? I don't remember forest.
The tree guy.
I don't remember.
There was a thing.
I like the
It was unusual, but it was there.
I like the slave area, that town that was like slave, and you could either become a slaver or free him. And you could take your original partner who was helping you and sell him just to get Vic quicker.
It was very good. Hey, Tequila, did they patch in more color because people hated that game?
Yeah, they did. They wanted people to spend their fucking real money on getting.
We put NPCs in it, they shouted.
They did. They did.
Fuck them.
But it still lacks the direction.
They fucked that thing up.
They did. And they also
all people wanted was Fallout 3, but with multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke. That's all we wanted.
They just want a cooperative campaign, like Borderlands. Just fucking throw it in there.
Then they tried to make a weird game where
Fallout 3 was awesome. Liam Neeson's dick out would suck in that. Like, are you shitting me? What are you talking about?
To be fair, it is the worst, but imagine if you played that game with a friend.
That's a drink for saying TBF. Do it. You said it. Take that drink there, buddy. Here we go. You said TBF, so you gotta take a drink.
Did I say the word TBF?
Yeah. No, you said what it means. Okay. I think New Vegas is okay. I think that one's overhyped, and I really didn't like 4. I just didn't like it.
New Vegas is good if you mod the shit out of it.
Oh yeah, that's
like there's a good game in there. They fucked that thing up.
There was a couple moments in New Vegas I liked a lot, but as a game itself, yeah.
Yeah, well, and some of that is because they're building it on some rickety ass infrastructure.
Yeah, but also they're fucking, like, you think of New Vegas, you think like giant casinos, and they had some of that shit, but it wasn't as.
It was such a small part of that game, yeah. Yeah,
and it was like I saw bigger environments in Fallout 2 where you go to Reno, equivalent, like that Reno town where you can become a porn star and shit. There's the mobsters and shit.
yeah. No, you're right.
I like Fallout 4.
Anyway, I hope they make a new game now.
Kind of shit. Yeah, the story was predictable too, because I predicted when you get announced. Spoiler alert, people! When you get announced about the big raider leader bullshit, I was like, it's your kid.
Damn.
I was like, oh, who would have thunk?
They made such a big deal about the baby in the beginning. How could we have seen this twist coming?
I know. I don't know. Needless to say, I think they could. I did add that. They could. This could be a good thing. I'm hoping it's a good thing. The only thing I don't like is that a lot of studios are under one banner again. And whenever we see that happen before, when EA bought a bunch of other studios and all these other companies, what happens to them? They shut them all down. Yeah,
they'll trim off the pieces they like. They'll cut the meat off and then throw the rest into the garbage. But nothing will ever
happen to those good IPs. Remember Black and White? Syndicate, if anyone knows that shit.
Oh, did you ever play the Syndicate remake? The new one? The newer one, I guess?
Maybe I didn't.
The first-person shooter?
I heard it was shit, so maybe I didn't. Syndicate
remake. It had the best multiplayer of that era, low-key.
Really?
Dude, you had powers where you could like get hack into people's shit and make them shoot themselves in the head. That was sick.
Syndicate 2012. All right, let's look at this. Oh yeah, you did play.
That game was sick.
Oh yeah, I did play a little bit of the multiplayer on that one. Brian Cox's voice. I just give me my E6 and then shut them down. I don't care. They won't get rid of those franchises. There's no way in hell. But they will.
Yeah, but I think Microsoft might get mad when they say it's going to take us 12 years to develop the new Elder Scrolls game.
Oh my god. Hey, Barmaid Alexis, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Cheers. I do love playing Elder Scrolls. Yeah.
I can get down with an Elder Scrolls. It's been a long time since I've played an Elder Scroll at this point. Like if they set it in a slightly different area or something.
Continue show. Hey, we're just chatting about games and we're talking about Microsoft bought ZeniMax.
Video game show.
Oh yeah. Well, that's one of the few topics of video games.
Extreme gamers.
I think they're gonna get rid of the Evil Within franchise. They're gonna get that one.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
They're gonna get that fucking thing. They'll probably gut. I don't think they'll touch Wolfenstein, Doom, or Elder Scrolls or Fallout. Those will stay.
Yeah.
Real game.
But I do think they're in a.
Scrolls. I couldn't do it.
They're in a position where each one of those franchises has one more shot, and if it doesn't make money, they cut it. That's the truth.
If they do one shot and they fail, those IPs are gone. And I would say Wolfenstein will fail unless they do something really kick ass with it. Because
There's supposed to be another one coming out in 2021.
Well, if that one fails,
by the Arcane Studios people.
If that one fails, it will get fucked. I think Elder Scrolls.
Oh, and Deathloop coming out soon from them. That looks sick. I'm into the idea. I
think Elder Scrolls is safe for 2 failures. Fallout as well. I think those are 2 well-known franchises for them to fuck around with. I think they'll just get them fucking be like, we're done.
Yeah, well, I think it's not that they would be like try and then done. I think it's like a try, it doesn't succeed, and then they don't touch it again for 10 years until people get nostalgic for it. I think
they touch a little sooner. It depends on how bad it flops, I suppose. Maybe
think about what happened with Mass Effect with EA.
Yeah,
they did that one bad, and then we're like, fuck it.
Well, no,
never again.
Didn't the one before it also get shit on pretty bad?
It got shit on really bad, but also the expectations for 3 were so stupid high. There was like no way they could have delivered.
Right, because
like 3 wasn't that bad. They just did a bad job of fulfilling the promise from the other ones.
That new one was ass. That one was terrible.
That new one was terrible.
Oh my god, it was so bad. The characters on it were annoying as shit. Those of all will be okay. The others are in danger. I don't think Doom's in danger. I know, because they acquired ID.
Well,
I don't think Doom's in danger yet.
Think about where Doom came from,
Duke Nukem then?
Yeah. Wait. Didn't it transfer from id to?
Yeah, it's 3D Realms.
Yeah.
Or 3D something. I don't know who owns it now, actually.
The fucking people who makes Borderlands own it.
Epic. Yeah.
Is that Epic?
Well, not Epic. It's
Yeah, you know Zen. No, that's not ZeniMax. The fuck? Who makes Borderlands? I don't even care. Randy Pitchford or whatever. The guy who does magic and leaves USB sticks with questionable pictures on them at places.
Who owns Duke Nukem? Now I'm confused.
No one owns Duke Nukem, baby.
Thank you for the raid. Enjoy your night, Barmaid.
Hey,
Gearbox. Gearbox. That's who it is. Gearbox.
Okay, yeah. Gearbox not on this list.
But I mean, if they're gonna make another Elder Scrolls, it's gonna take them forever anyway. Unless they're already doing it, which I doubt.
I feel like
they're
been super happy. Scale. They just keep porting it to new things. Like, it's a money machine.
Making a shit ton of money out of it.
Do you remember how long it took them to go from Oblivion to Skyrim? Not this long.
It was only like 5 years, wasn't it?
It was pretty quick. Yeah, it was like 4. I think it was like 4 years-ish.
Morrowind
they were both on the
Oblivion,
Xbox 360.
Yeah, both of them were Morrowind to Oblivion was like 4 years. And then I think the same. And now it's been 10.
And now it's been forever.
Fantastic.
They were like, we don't actually know how to make games.
Yeah.
We just ported Skyrim into hell. And now it's Fallout.
They're doing. I don't know who's doing it first. Did GTA do it first, or did Skyrim do it first? I think Skyrim did it first.
Where
massively porting games over. Yeah, I think Skyrim's doing it more aggressively. But one of the things for the PlayStation 5 is that GTA is going to it.
The thing I will defend GTA for a little bit is that game costs a completely ridiculous amount of money to make.
But they already made it back.
They did make it back at this point, but also
no, they did open weekend. Open weekend, they did it. They broke.
Did they really?
Oh
that
yeah,
early?
They broke all these records.
Oh man,
it did take them a lot.
But
and then when they opened up online, they've been making killer, and they're still making a killer because of you have the RP shit going on it. People still for some reason fucking like the online like bullshit with it, and they keep adding content to like get the money. Like right now, until the PS5 version comes out, every month you get $1 million in that game for the PlayStation. 135 million
really
copies of GTA sold. Exactly, they actually gave it away for free. Yeah. That's all. Less people had to buy it then. Morrowind 2002, Oblivion 2006. Yeah, 4 or 5 years. Wow.
Yeah. And now we're at 9.
Yeah, we're at 9. So I don't mind redoing on the next system if the game was at the end of its life or the online presence is high. So GTA kind of. The thing about GTA is even it runs fine on a computer, it runs like shit on the console. Because it can't keep up with anything anymore because there's so much shit in the game now. So again, that one, the online presence is still high enough where fuck it, do whatever the hell you want, I guess. But
the people who are playing that game on the console already know what to expect. Like,
yeah. I mean, I couldn't even imagine playing on the fucking 5. Like, hey, let's go bowling. I don't think they have bowling in that one. They only had darts and golfing.
To its credit, though, ZeniMax is still a company where if any of their like any game that any of the studios underneath their banner lets out, I get pretty excited about just inherently. So sure.
What's the other one under Arcane? I can't read that from here.
Machine Games.
Oh, I don't know who they are.
I don't either. I was just gonna poker face my way through that statement about how anything they make.
There's one.
Oh, Machine Games made Wolfenstein.
Oh.
Those are the actual Wolfenstein people, like
the
New Order, the New Colossus.
Wolfenstein, ever.
Really?
Wolfenstein 3D was the last Wolfenstein I actually liked.
The reboot of that franchise was actually pretty good.
Do you remember in 2002 or 3 when they tried to compete with Call of Duty for their multiplayer element? It was
that was stupid.
Shit. It was shit. They had like guys with flamethrowers running around, but it was broken as ass.
I won't defend their online multiplayer, but I will defend the campaign where it was just
the old one did.
Okay, yeah, but like the story of the sequel is completely batshit crazy. You get like hospitalized and you put on power armor that lets you walk around.
I mean, that's World War II.
Yeah, that's World War II.
Checks out.
Well, you see, Jewish magic.
Oh my god. Isn't that the story though?
Oh yeah, 100%. There's like ancient bullshit that like everybody's like, Hitler's gonna get into this bunker and get at the ancient alien secrets that the Jewish people got really the pyramids.
Is that verbatim? No fucking way that's verbatim. No,
it's so bad shit.
Why didn't his alert go off? Weird. Why didn't Krilly's alert go off? That's a bit bizarre.
Krilly knows what they did.
You're breathtaking.
I just clicked it for him. Fuck it. Yeah, that's kind of hilarious. That's a game, I guess. I'm kind of upset now, a little bit. Like, god damn it. Are they gonna send a golem after me too in the middle of the fucking game?
Well,
you just gotta put a piece of paper.
You didn't play that new Wolfenstein, did you?
No, I didn't. I think it was all the consciousness. I think it was all about consciousness. All right, next topic. All right, we're on here.
Yeah, help me up.
Right,
Tom Long Dong would help me here.
NVIDIA.
He's like, he knows what's up with the
This is about two things, technically. So NVIDIA blames bots and resellers for the terrible launch of their products.
They made 300 of these. Go get them.
I don't even think it's that totally. I think it's if they wanted to release a product They know the resellers are out there, so they wanted to create the hype and create the demand, so they're constantly being sold out. They don't actually give a
they
shit.
fucked it up.
I mean, PlayStation did too. It's the kind of the thing. If you're not going to be able to supply for at least 70% of the people in demand, maybe wait a bit.
Like, here's the problem.
No, they made more than 300, but
I know they
it
made
wasn't
more than
much.
300, but they didn't.
like a
They didn't
handful
like
of
put up a
thousand.
pre-sale or something and be like, "Oh, okay, this is put in your pre-orders now, and then in a month and a half, we'll produce that many and send them to you."
Right.
They didn't. They didn't mess with that.
No.
That's where they fucked up.
They couldn't produce it. They wanted the hype. I think they could have easily just said, okay, release it in 3 months, right near the holidays, and have a huge demand. But why would they want to do that? They want it. They're gonna sell it. They made their money, and people are gonna buy it. What are they gonna do? They're gonna go fucking what other card that's gonna be this fucking good at that price?
That's
strong
the
arm
part.
you.
Like
So
going,
they
I
have bots that
upgraded.
auto buy this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I upgraded to a 2070 a while back, but like the proposition of going from like a 1080 to the 2000 line didn't make sense. Like,
The
it's not
cost was-
that much better.
Right. And these
To
ones
jump
aren't much
from
better than the
a
2080.
season, like a generation ago, to this one, actually means something this time.
And you're not paying a lot for it either.
Yeah, and they fulfilled the promise finally of the ray tracing bullshit, which, I mean, I played Control on my card. It
But-
looks pretty good. It runs like shit, but it runs pretty
But
good.
Here's the shit, though. The PlayStation did the same thing with their
It looks-
pre-sales. They want this demand because when they're in demand, these fucking resellers are making all their fucking money still. The only reason resellers work is because people somehow have this much excess money that they're able to spend 3 times the product's worth because they don't want to wait.
Did
Literally, all you gotta do is
Psychosis
wait.
Did Psychosis legitimately have fucking dual Titan X's?
Probably. He has a lot of money.
Damn, dude.
I mean, what? I don't know why.
That is a situation that's really weird though as a hardware engineer, because like SLI, where it connects 2 video cards, has
Doesn't
sucked
work.
for the last
Yeah.
15 years.
I would never SLI anything.
The data transfer rate doesn't keep up with it.
No, I would never SLI. SLI was a fad in like the early thousands to late
It used to make
thousands.
sense.
And then
It used to be like if you were going to build a computer like in the early 2000s, you would plan to do that. You'd be like, I'm going to get 1 video card now. 3 years later to upgrade, I'll get a second identical one. We'll connect them together, and I'll bridge the gap for 2 generations.
yeah, again,
That
it
used to
was,
be how you did it.
it was a way you could do it if you were able to. But again, now it doesn't work.
But video
It's-
cards
it's-
used to suck.
Yes. I don't think you need to SLI shit anymore. I don't think it does
Yeah,
much.
it's pointless.
I think it's
And like it has to be supported by specific games. Like it's not just like inherently
Right.
works.
right. Like Warcraft doesn't support it for so fucking long. I think they do now, but it took them forever. And
Graphically intensive
Hey,
game.
resub!
Warcraft. Subs?
thank you for the sub, Shike. Yeah, very few games do it. It's also like when people say they want the i7 for their what's it called? Mine's drawing a blank. Difference between i5 and i7, hyper-threading. Hyper-threading.
You mean the
is-
thing that AMD just does?
Well, it's also a thing that no game uses.
Yeah, it's true.
No game. No, so it doesn't do anything. And now if you're doing like
I mean,
video,
it's great if you're a streamer or something ridiculous, though.
Doesn't do that much more. I would say you're gonna notice a big difference on encoding and anything else.
Yeah, the
Like if you're-
encoding is where it helps.
Yeah,
That's the
and
only
even-
place where it helps.
Right. So, like, who gives a shit? That's why I always go i5 because I'm not gonna do it. I have another computer to stream, so I don't even need to give a shit.
Yeah, no, take that single thread performance for the next like 2 generations. I'm sure it'll be fine. Like until this next generation of consoles might start to change that a little bit, because like for the longest time, even the last set, like they were still single threading those things.
Well,
If people develop games that are dependent on multiple cores, it might start to change.
they should though, because no one has a single core anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty safe at this point, unless you're making something for like a phone.
Yeah. And I thought even some phones have it, don't they?
Yeah, well, it's just because it makes sense. But sometimes you have to commit some to the OS. It's a whole thing.
I would not upgrade to the 380 unless there's a 3080 Ti, which I don't think they even announced yet, did they?
Now they're going to be like,
don't think-
hey, if you want that shit, 3090.
The TIs are such a strong fucking thing. I think the graphics cards are smaller too, aren't they? In comparison, like physically. I think like because of the 1080 Ti is a fucking hammer. It weighs like 30 fucking pounds. You could club a seal with the damn thing.
For Psychosis's sake, like, there's not that big of a difference between like a 2080 Ti and a 3080. But say if you had a, say in my case, a 2070 jumping on a 3080 costs about as much as a 2080 Ti, or like as the 2070 did originally, and gives about that same level of performance.
Yeah, the big thing about this 3000 series is that it's actually insanely cheap for the power.
It's really good if you want to upgrade. If you can get your fucking hands on one.
You got yours for $400. I got my card for free.
I got my 2070 back when they were in production for like $599. I think.
Thank you, Garg. But back to the point. I did suck off Garg. Oh, trust me, he never closes, so he just falls to bed. You don't even have to do anything. So PlayStation did the same thing though, and they all had to apologize because if they built this huge hype, but they don't have the supply, and are doing it obviously for the hype. The hype is good. There are so many better ways they could fucking done it, and they're just not. They're just not. They're just not gonna. It doesn't make sense for them to, because they're just gonna build them as they go, keep the hype going. It's gonna be hard to get a PS5 for a while, but honestly, buying a console at launch is like a dumb thing to do these days.
It really is.
There's not many games for it.
Name a single launch game on the PlayStation 5 you're excited about.
I don't think Resident Evil is going to be a launch game, is it?
Name a single launch game on the Xbox X or whatever.
The only console that had a launch game that I wanted was the Switch, Mario. I mean standard. That's like the one game, and PlayStation 2. I think Metal Gear 2 was a launch title, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was a launch title. I'm looking it up. Metal Gear 2 Solid 2 launch title. I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, so that's the date. PS2 release date. Nah, it wasn't. Fuck. It wasn't even a launch title. Then never mind. Oh, that's in Japan. Yeah, fuck Japan. When did it come out in the United States? Ah, still wasn't a launch title, but it was really fucking close. Yeah, I guess that makes more fucking sense. It wasn't a launch title that I wanted even then. So, and the beauty is once. Yeah, welcome back. Both those launches were. I would say they were ass. I think the best thing is wait for the consoles to stay out for a handful of months, buy them in the bundles with the free game, and there we go. You have it.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Yeah. But yeah, basically my point was there's nothing coming out on those launch titles.
Nothing.
I
want that game no one wants. The bug sandwich food one, whatever it's fucking called.
Bug Snacks.
Oh, dude, I want
best
that
name of a game 2020.
I'll buy the console because I'm a collector and I like some of the exclusives. I will.
Well, and also, even though they're not releasing anything new, they're like, play your old fucking games on our new console. Like, that's actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna retire these PlayStation 4s because I'm gonna buy the one with the discs. I think you can download them too. I think your digital copies you can download too still. And I'm just gonna, if I ever need to go and stream it, I'll just stream it out to 5 so at least it loads fucking faster. Which then leaves the question.
Yeah, like the best fucking release game.
Multiplayer on a PS5 for PS4 titles?
Oh, probably. I assume they use the same server because it's the same game.
Right? I'm assuming so.
I don't know if it gives you an advantage.
Load times.
Yeah, your load times will be a bit better, but like in a multiplayer game, you don't really load mid-match.
Some you do. Some just pops you out right away and you go.
Damn.
Especially because it waits for everyone to get in, or a majority. So let's say 7 out of 10 people are on PS5s and 3 are on PS4s. It's gonna be the majority of the games in. Start the match.
No, I mean that's the same way it's on a PC though. If you have a solid state drive, it's just like you end up waiting for the other players. You don't actually get to. Okay. And I hope everyone has solid state, so your fucking you don't fucking kill it.
Your disk drives can suck.
It's not like having a better internet connection where it's like my ping is only 15, motherfucker.
Right. I think also I don't know with this whole hype and reseller nonsense always bothered me. But it only bothered me because I know people.
It's a
are
fucking
actually,
problem.
People are buying it though. Those are the fuckers who are enabling this shit.
I know, but like I've been trying to buy a Nintendo Switch, stock Nintendo Switch. You know
They're
how
all
long I've
over
been
now.
trying to do that shit.
They're in stock all over now. I've seen them all
Not
over.
2 weeks ago they weren't, but I'm willing
You're
to
still
believe
trying
you.
to buy a Switch? I saw one the other day.
I'm not trying too hard. But like every once in a while I think about it. Like I'm not doing inventory tracking or anything bullshit like that. But
Let's look it up. Let's look this up.
yeah, hit me
pretty
up.
sure I
Show me
saw
how
one.
wrong I am. Just the
Yeah,
standard.
the standard one's in stock, $295.
Of where?
It'll ship out on Friday on Amazon. It'll ship out on Friday.
Amazon?
Friday, October 9th. October 9th is when it'll ship out.
That's
So you'll have to wait.
that's
2
like
weeks.
3
You'll have to wait
weeks.
2 weeks. If you wanted the bundle one, it's more. So fuck that. Oh no, bundle
Yeah, well,
one. But it comes with
also,
Mario
they're
Kart
being-
and Animal Crossing.
They're being cagey though, because they're like, we're getting ready to release a new Switch,
Yeah, I know they
and
are.
I'm like,
Hopefully they'll release a new Joy-Con.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I'm.
I know I
still on
saw
the
one.
fence,
Yeah,
but-
a couple near me have stock right now for the regular Switch. Targets.
Damn.
I haven't turned on my Switch in fucking forever, man.
Yeah, I know. I just want one. I don't know what I'm
I know.
doing.
I mean, it's a good thing to have. I think it's a decent console. But yeah, I think that supply demand. I don't know why the Switch is like being sold out still.
Like auto buyers
don't
are
get it.
fucking bullshit though. Like
Yes.
people who are just like setting up bots to buy things out and then resell them. That fucking sucks.
But it only sucks because people are spending money on the resell. Like they're buying the resell.
But and people aren't doing anything to prevent it. Like they're not being
Right.
like you have to buy one and then you have to wait until it arrives before you can buy a second or some bullshit.
Right. So they could have throttled that like at Target and shit. But I think it's dumb that people are buying it. You can make a fat ton of cash on it, but you shouldn't be able to. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that's the
whole
problem,
thing is,
though.
like, who's willing to, like, for me, even if it's something I absolutely want, like more than anything, I'm not gonna spend twice the market value
Yeah.
on a fucking thing because I can't wait.
The COVID times might have had an influence on this in all
Well,
defense.
I think the COVID times had an influence because of when COVID happened, a really big hit game came out, and everyone wanted to play the game because it's perfect for COVID, and then everyone bought the fucking things and sold them all out.
Yeah, that happens universally. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people who would normally have money because they were going out and like having fun now have a
Yeah.
lot of expendable income.
It's more of just the people who would really spend twice or more of what the fucking market value of that item is, just because they can't wait for it, and those people are the ones who are buying them.
Those
Like
suckers.
even if it was like $100 more, fine, I guess, but they're charging more, a lot
Oh,
more.
I know fucking idiots who sold their current video cards because they were like 3080s coming out next week. Those fucking idiots.
They're idiots because they sold it, or the people who bought them.
No, they sold like their 2000, 1000 series cards because they were just going to buy this on release. And oops.
And then they can't get it. Yeah. Idiots.
So now they have nothing.
I like the people who were stocking up on the 2080s and shit still, and the 3000s were coming out, and you should have saw those price of those fucking items drop.
Yeah, I mean, like it's completely useless to try to sell your old video card at this point, right? Because like
Yeah.
these cards are so fucking cheap at MSRP.
Yeah, and they're better, mostly better.
Yeah.
Obviously some aren't, but whatever. You know.
Yeah, I would have to sell my older card now at this point. Like I would have to sell it at its retail price to be even remotely competitive.
Public 2080s lying around. Well, nice, man. All right, new topic.
Yeah, new topic.
I want to talk
Fuck
about this one
video
because
cards.
this is
I love them.
this is more of a discussion. There are some things on Twitch that I think need to be added, and it couldn't
Just
take,
some.
I know, right? But some key ones that shouldn't be too difficult to add, but they're not going to. But one of the ones I
Right.
want is basically where you can, when you ban somebody, they can't watch your
Mhm.
stream anymore. Now, obviously, they can make a new account,
Yeah, no, but that seems like it makes sense.
right? Like they're unable to watch it, or you can have a mode. Twitch your bait. Oh my god, no. Or there needs to be a mode where you can like block the view for certain people, like temporarily ban their view of your stream for a bit. Like the same thing, like banning, just like time them out so they're not able to view the stream for X amount of time. I know why they don't do it, because they want the people watching to get that ad revenue and shit.
Yeah, you just control chat. You don't control anything else.
Right, and I don't
Sucks.
like that. That should be a big feature. They also should add things to like, how should I describe, like, where you can dictate when, like, you could actually time, like, delays, for instance. Like, let's say you know someone's playing a game with you, add a 5-minute delay to their stream, but that specific person. Now, obviously, again, everything can be circumvented by making a new account, but I would like to assume that's too much work for most people.
Yeah, that's, you know, related
Well,
to
that's the thing, Kababi. It would stop. They could just obviously not sign in. That's one of the things. They could just not sign in. But a lot of people won't bother that. They just won't be bothered.
Related to blocking, I do wish that people could like release a list that you could just be like, these are people who have tried to just sell views. Just add them to a database. I'll automatically ban them.
Yeah,
that would be
should
great.
Be a thing too. That should be.
I wish that was a thing.
Or if a better detection system should be, if an account was banned across 100 channels in 5 minutes, get rid of that account.
Yeah,
auto
it's probably a problem.
Yeah,
but yeah, no. Kababy has a point though. Like, yeah, like you don't have to be signed in to watch a thing.
You could, but then that's another thing. Have it so not sub view or follow view, but make it
ban IPs.
So, no, make it so. Well, that would be nice. That would be real nice.
That would be really nice.
But no, make it so you have to be signed in to watch the stream. So they'd have to make another account.
Oh, that's gonna be. I could see some people being like, that seems dicey because I rely on viewers who are completely randos. But also, you're right.
It could be, it doesn't have to be on for everybody. Have it just be an availability, like sub or follower mode.
Yeah. No, I'm into it.
Like some people have follower only chat and shit. Well, I want follower only viewing, even though you wouldn't follow it till then. But I would have only on when I'm playing games like
Among Us.
Yeah, pretty much Among Us. It sucks because those are the games that stream sniping actually changes the game. 100%.
You know, while we're talking about this, I know a thing I wish Twitch had that doesn't.
Do it.
Okay. You know games such as the hit Twitch Sings or the fucking car game or Stream Captains.
Yeah.
All those games are cool ideas, but they kind of aren't great. Like, they're flawed.
Yep.
Why isn't Twitch using some of their money to release like a legitimate game that's like
they tried
viewer and audience engagement?
They kind of did. They tried to, but they did it poorly.
I know.
Hyperscape.
Why is it always poorly?
Hyperscape is the biggest one I could think of. There, they invested a lot into, and it just wasn't enough in my opinion because the game kind of just sucked.
Yeah, it's always kind of disappointing.
They need to make a game. Oh, Twitch Sings. They kind of gave up on that one pretty early.
I started by saying Twitch Sings, and also they're getting rid of Twitch Sings, so
yeah, they are. I think the thing they need to do is release a game that's like Jackbox, a game that could be played with any viewership count, where they're engaged, they're invested in it, and you're invested by streaming the fucking thing. And sort of.
I had something to say to Kababy, but I don't want to cut off your thought because I like what you're saying.
They need a game like that where you can actually, like, you know, where it's doesn't spam chat. That's a good one. And you're able to play with them.
Use the extensions.
Yeah, an extension would be the best way of doing it. And it could be dictated by, it could be an adventure game in a way. Like, it could be like the Mario game style, you know, where I'm the hero running through and you guys use your channel points to drop units in.
Yeah. Monk has a good point. There are games that come out that have good Twitch integration, but that's not the same. And also it's not that good.
Yeah, it's not good because of for Vermintide, I can shoot down on the fact that, oh great, a voting system comes up, everyone spams A through D and something happens, and you guys as voting don't really feel like you got really anything out of it. Like, you
have no direct control over it.
Well, it's not even that. I would say it just doesn't feel like you're involved enough. And as for Borderlands, same style of thing, and it was like a nice little thing to add. It does change the game a bit, but you as a viewer gets no incentive to doing it because all you're doing is changing the game a bit. Right, and that too, Kababi's right there. And I think there need to be a game like Stream Racers where you progress through shit. Like as a viewership, you progress, you get some incentive to doing it. Either you're playing the game with it where you're dropping channel points to fuck with the game too, directly, like you physically see it right away. Or you have a character you can send out every now and again that you armored and geared up yourself that fucks with me if it's an adventure. Like, yeah. There could be tons of
Or if
ways.
they got just closer to like real-time interactions, why don't we get that mixer tech on here on Twitch?
Yeah. Mixer's down, steal it.
Yeah, now we have to use Parsec in my friend circles.
It's just, there's so many features you could add for a game that doesn't even have to be graphically like, oh, Battle Royale.
Monk's got the right idea.
Like, we need more ways to fuck with tooling games. Yes! Hey, this is a good thing, a sub, Kurlik!
100%. Yes, that's the thing. Like, crowd control for old games comes pretty close to it, but also that thing is kind of gross with how it tries to monetize everything.
It's gross how it monetizes everything, which I hate. And because of the way it's monetized, I don't want to make people spend money.
Yeah, and you could set everything to 0, but then that also breaks it because then everyone just triggers the worst bullshit all the time. And it's like there's no way to throttle it.
I'm not saying stream sniping in a game. I'm saying like you gear like the way
you are a part of it.
You are the game. You're like a modified.
The audience is the game against.
Yeah, but when you're just not sending blind units through, like an idea would be simply where you have a character, you level your character up through this viewership bullshit way. As you're sending your guys through, the longer he survives, you get coins or experience, you level him up, you change the way he has, and then you keep
what if you had
him
slightly more direct control? Like, I would be super happy as stream captains if I could, like, give my units direction.
Yep. Like,
as it is, it's just like drop them down and hope for the best.
Yeah, they're actually adding where you can like, add like they're talking about it where
like
you add
AI.
a path. No, you like describe it as general path.
Yeah, it's still good. I'd take that.
Yeah, stream snipe. The thing is, so stream sniping in like a Dark Souls or even Call of Duty or any of those games doesn't matter because of sure you know their location, you have an advantage on it. At the end of the day, it doesn't really do much. It does, but it doesn't. In games like Among Us, Tower Unite, not Tower Unite, Town to Salem.
Among Us, like if Tool gets assassinated by me, let's say hypothetically, and people saw it in chat.
Yeah, then you know it's him. Or if I'm the killer right away, you know I'm the killer because you saw the stream. And that's why I kind of hate that playing these games on stream sometimes with viewers because they can literally just boot up the stream.
Yeah, you can just look and know.
They could see if I'm the killer right away. The same with Town to Salem. That's why I stopped playing it, because I got stream sniped by viewers and I just got bored of it. I was like, I'm just done with this shit.
Yeah.
There got to be a friend group you trust. I trust some people, but I don't trust them all the time. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
I like the buddy system though.
Buddy system is legit. We gotta work on the buddy system though, because I saw some holes in the buddy system those 2 times.
You mean when you fucked me and then I fucked you? You mean those times?
Yeah, those small holes in the buddy system.
Those small times? Yeah, the buddy system Among Us was basically Joystick sits with me and I sit with him. If I die, Joystick did it. If Joystick dies, I did it. Unfortunately,
it falls apart because no one pays a fuck attention.
No one paid attention. They believed his bullshit immediately, which was dumb. And then it fell apart for him is I killed him and no one found his body because they did it on the spot of the map that no one goes to really. And it was funny.
It's a good game.
It was good. I liked it. I might play it even after this. I don't know. We'll see. I think they need more integration.
Yeah,
I think
100%.
they need more integration. I think they need more. They need to actually invest in a game that is all about chat extensions needed, where you as a chatter or viewer get rewarded and have a character that you're investing in by fucking with them. So you wouldn't go on some big dick stream. Well, you could and send your weak guy up there. You'll still get experience.
No, you go into the small streams first, and then later.
Yeah, you could do that too.
You take your big dick character that you've been leveling up by beating up small streamers.
Well, put it this way. Like, think about it. Stream Racers and Marbles even. The simple, like, one solo or 2 developers
There's
on it.
zero interaction in those games, but it's kind of fun.
it's fun because there's like a little bit of goofiness to it, and those are the games that a lot of like smaller streamers play. And it's not having about a big, like, the thing is, everyone's trying to make games about big streamers, like with 40,000 people or 4,000 people watching. That's fine and dandy, but most people who are gonna willing to spend money are gonna be those smaller streamers, one of the viewers, because you'll notice that marble rolling that looks different rather than the chaos of everything in there. Yeah, we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, we're in the same boat. Yeah. We all want it to be better.
I wish also some of these games, this is on the develop like Among Us, if it told you, like there was a streamer mode where it told you you're the imposter and it didn't make it so obvious that you're the killer on your like your HUD. Like you see the sabotage button, you see the red or whatever.
Sends you a text message.
It had it so you could, it showed your regular shit still. And yeah, you could kill people. So if someone's literally watching you stab them, that's one thing. But it would at least make it not so obvious right away.
Yeah, or you know, some way to obfuscate it. But like, I don't know how you do it exactly.
I could easily block over my buttons, but it's the color. Yeah. It's the color over the red that kind of changed it a bit. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I think they could add a lot more features to Twitch. I wish they added more features that were in Mixer to Twitch. Another one would be dual streaming. Now, I think you can do that as a partner, right? Where your stream and my stream are on the same stream.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that a thing?
That's a thing. Partner streaming. Or the
yeah,
team
but
stream.
Once you block a lot of shit off, it kind of like makes it just like, what's the point of watching? Like, that's the thing, too. I don't want to block too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They know what they're saying.
They really just need to add more Mixer, like features that were in Mixer. Yeah, we're always saying the same thing, man. I think.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about Mixer is that it sometimes, like, if people were firing off like the Ember effects or whatever, it got a little bit much. Like fucking beach balls popping around and.
Oh, I never watched that shit. Well,
it was better for smaller streamers.
I have some of those features with the gifts and shit, but I have.
No, but I mean, like, it was coming out of chat and into the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people could just like force a GIF from whatever using points.
Well, I think the one of the big features is the dual stream. So if you and I are streaming together, you could literally hop between the two.
That'd be nice.
Like that type of thing.
Without having to have two streams up. Yeah.
Like that type of stuff. So then other people know, hey, look, we're streaming with that guy. Or I could have literally just your gameplay up too. And then you could see like your viewpoint of the game we're playing.
Yeah, and if it didn't split our viewers to do that.
Right? It would really make viewership higher because it would combine our streams together. Obviously, the moderation part would be kind of difficult, but hey, whatever. Whatever. I mean, there's a lot
moderation's easy. If somebody's being an asshole, you ban them.
Right, but who has the bigger rules? Some people are like, don't swear on my stream. And then you come in this channel, fuck off, cunt. Like all the time.
Whatever. We're fucking adults. We swear.
I know, right? I think that just means just don't stream with those people if those your rules don't align.
Yeah. Monk knows what's up. Thanks, Monk, for being a good mod who says get better mods.
I think it would be good content. I don't know. I mean, the biggest one, the Mixer ones, like most of the Mixer features, the banning people from actually watching would be grand. IP banning would be great.
Incredible.
Obviously you can ban, like they can get around that still too, but it would be a good start.
It's harder. It's not like somebody who's mad at you can just make another account and keep shit posting.
Well, that's the thing too. I wish like it would auto ban. Like if you're banned and then you logged in on your phone, not using your Wi-Fi, a different IP obviously, and then you logged it again, it knew you were banned and it banned that IP too.
That's a dream.
And it would auto undo the ban. So for the IP, if you didn't log in on that account for like 5 days, that IP's free.
Yeah, they get to cool down for a bit.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a good start, right?
It's a start. Yeah,
it's a fucking start. All right,
that and lower latency. Get me. Come on, Twitch.
Mine's only 2-3 seconds.
Also, better points to stuff, like built in, without me having to fuck around. Shouldn't have to use it. Ah.
Oh shit! I just got that out there.
I turned into text.
I know. Someone's doing all this thing. I'm trying to get to the Tom Longdong video. Okay.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna
my
be
immersion.
Important.
I know. I'm trying to get to this thing here.
This is what I actually look like.
Be right back a second.
I look like a wrist. Oh,
I gotta
shit!
get a drink. I gotta get a drink.
Yeah, get it.
I'm working on it. Just get the fucking thing's
Uh,
laggy.
Yeah, it's... You know when I talk about the lower latency, it'd be nice when I'm watching the stream, and everything I do is 2 to 3 seconds off sync. Monk, you can't read me like a book. I don't have words, except for old games. You fucking liar. Tool always turns into drinks.
I'm getting my
That's what
drink.
He's like the Wonder Twins, except for he only turns into booze. How fucked up would it be if a Wonder Twin drank the other one?
So keep talking shit.
Yeah, no, I'm talking shit. It's fine. But how fucked up would it be? One Wonder Twin turns into beer. The other one turns into a regular person. Oops. That's a fetish, right? 100%. Thank you, Monk. You gave me... Monk, how many points is that out of on the 8 scale? On the fucked up scale? Is this like a Geiger counter where it just keeps going up? Or is there like a limit? Because fucked up scale. I feel like... I think my crowning achievement as a scientist is going to be like a warp scale, yeah. I mean, it goes up to 10, but it can go higher. I feel like I want to make a fucked up ometer where you can just like point it at things. That seems like it'd be useful. Just like wear that thing on your shirt, and if you hear it start clicking, you turn around. It's too much. It's too fucked up over there. You don't want to go into that zone. You could hear like conversations at a party start going the wrong way, and you can hear it just going like click, 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 and you're like, oh shit. I need to go. I have an appointment with my hairstylist. They're gonna dentist me. Well, warp 10, point to point. Monk, don't make me pull out my nerd hat, which is a thing nerds have. Yes, in a short enough distance, that would be point to point. But space big. Space very big. You know, point to point means different things depending on how far away the points are. Of course it was exponential. Those assholes. They know how science works. I hate it. It has to be. Like, that's how everything is like, in the point where you can observe a true difference between one thing and another is when it's twice as much. That's why all these scales are logarithmic, or exponential. It's like when you taste something sweet. Apparently, like, you can't tell the difference between, like, 1 teaspoon and 1.5 teaspoons, but you can tell the difference between 1 teaspoon and 2 teaspoons.
The fuck you talking about?
Why people in science use exponentials to describe systems. You can blame Monk.
Shit.
Talking about warp systems. I just wanted the fuckometer.
What's the fuckometer?
It's like when things get too fucked up and it clicks like a Geiger counter so you know to get out of there.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea.
Fair enough.
You go to your grandparents for like Christmas and you're like sitting there and then you open up a present and then you start hearing it click. And you're like, uh-oh.
Trying to make my drink. What's up? Why are those not working?
It made me a crown out of teeth.
Alright, let me restart. What's up, Opti? I'm gonna refresh GitBot because GIFBot is being stupid. Let's try that now.
Oh no, fuckometer also exists. That's also a tool.
What kind of tool?
Well, it doesn't measure. It actually does the opposite.
Just installed the. Oh yeah, your new place. Hold on, I'm nearly done making
Sick.
this drink. Hey Monk, can you type in exclamation drink plus, please? There we go. We're shaking hard, boys.
I bet if I try real hard, I can find something that has meter in its name that doesn't measure anything. Like the metric system.
I think it's funny that. What did I read? There we go. Thanks, Monk. I think it's funny. What would I read it where It says the it said like a dumb unit of measurement. It's like Americans always trying to get away from using the metric system.
There's like barrels and fucking.
Yeah, or something ridiculous.
It's always so dumb.
You did help.
I'm broken though. Like I can't go away from that system now because it's all I've ever done.
I gotta like somehow get fucking.
You try to describe to me what a kilometer is? That means nothing to me.
I gotta somehow get Long Dong's video onto this other machine. He sent me that link through Discord, which I was trying to do a second ago.
Send tool to Long Dong.
I know, and I went to a fucking other page. And I got, oh shit, it's on the wrong computer. Keep putting plus. I don't know. So, I like how we fucking digressed.
Are we talking about Twitch anymore?
I know, right? There's just so much features I wish Twitch had that it doesn't. The interaction one's a big one.
Yeah.
Or
like built-in interactions.
Developers make games where you have more insight through extensions or whatever, and you can engage better and have a purpose where it's not just one. Like you do it once and you don't have any incentive to keep playing.
Or, like all these third-party tools that we use in our streams, what if they were just built into the fucking platform? Like GiftBot. What if that was just a thing that ran from Twitch without you having to go through like fucking Streamlabs or whatever?
Right. That'd be nice.
What a concept.
What a concept.
What if I could have a queue built in to the thing I'm using without having to go somewhere else?
Celsius by my setting weather updates. Fuck Celsius. Celsius for bitches.
Celsius is fun because when you go low enough in Celsius, it's actually 0 instead of our system, which is... Here's the thing.
Okay.
This is the joystick diversion of the moment.
Okay.
Fahrenheit has more points in it that mean something to people. Celsius has more points in it that matters to space.
Why?
But like the difference between like 100 degrees Fahrenheit and like 32 degrees Fahrenheit, like I can appreciate the difference between like a 32 and a 50. In Celsius, that's like 3 fucking degrees. Like I can't do it.
It's hot in here, man. I'm sweating balls. How
many degrees Fahrenheit do you think it is?
Down here?
Yeah.
80.
Damn. That's toasty.
I know.
I have no idea how many Celsius that is, but it's probably like 13.
Enjoy your food. Celsius at 13. It's not 13. I don't think it's 13.
Damn.
I think it's 20, isn't it? 20 or 30?
Is it?
Let's see. 80,
30 seems like it's really hot.
It's 30. It's almost 30. 26.
30 is really hot.
These guys feel, shut up, psychosis.
It's 26. Fucking, that number's too small. You know what 26 is to me? You step outside and it hurts.
It is. 30 is really hot.
Yeah.
Like 90s. Well, it might even be that down here. I think it's 80 outside. It's pretty hot down here. Let's get off this fucking topic. I mean,
probably doesn't help that you're wearing your cool armor.
I know. The robe is not helping. Alright, this next one. It's a feisty one. Should false peer promoters face jail time?
Oh, the snake oil people.
Yeah, snake oil peddlers.
Damn.
If you
so
make a
like
claim,
everybody in the beauty industry?
Right. But not only that. So let's say you're like, okay, so there's examples. You're like, obviously chemo and shit has percentages of working and shit. And they're in the field and all that stuff. But like, let's say if I say, hey guys, you take these essential oils and it will cure your cancer. Like, should you face jail time for that?
I think so. That's a lie. But also, people are going to petition against it because that's what other industries live off of.
So what? You shouldn't.
I know.
They live off killing people, essentially. It's a murder business.
Yeah, that's a murder business. That's a murder.
Snake oil is not. I was using snake oil as an earlier time, same thing. But back in the day in the West, if you were a snake oil peddler and your cure didn't work, someone would come and shoot you.
Yeah, but also usually your snake oil was like legit, like cocaine and booze.
It's not jail time, Kababi.
So like even if it didn't work, it worked. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I'm more saying like if you put this
You'll
crystal
feel some
under your
vigor.
bed, blah 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 blah, or if you actively know it doesn't work and there's no reason it should work and you're claiming it does.
Isn't this what the FDA exists for? Like, what the
Right.
fuck are we doing?
But then again, the FDA says they have that little thing. This has not been approved by the FDA on the bottom.
Yeah, I know. And then people are like, I don't know, the government and science have been lying to me this entire time.
Right.
I'm gonna believe in the. I'm gonna put this crystal in my water and I'm gonna drink it. And I'm gonna get super strong, like the
Right.
Hulk.
And those people, I think they should face jail time. I legitly do. If you make a false claim that you know is false, or even if you don't, let's say you believe it, because some people actually believe their own shit. If it's proven you're full of shit, you should face jail time.
You should, if you're gonna sell a thing for like medical purposes at
Yeah,
all.
medical. I'm talking
Yeah,
all
you
medical.
should have to have like a clinical study.
Yeah.
Like by a
That's
real
right,
doctor.
Psychosis is right. Yeah, that's another thing too. If you're gonna promote something around health and you say these crystals
Weed
do
helps
it,
people.
it should have to go through the same scrutiny that medication goes through. You have to have fucking blind studies. You got to have fucking like control groups and
If
non-control.
it worked, they would do that.
Yeah, right. Well, there we go. We need some standards on this shit. People are
Ugh.
selling baby bracelets, saying the stones help with the gas. Or with gas, I know several babies choke on the stones, getting strangled with the chains. Yeah, that's called fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's fucking bullshit.
Or you got Gwyneth Paltrow's Vag Stone.
Well, that one works.
Oh, that one works. Sorry, yeah, my
That one
bad.
works.
That one works 100% of the time.
The other ones are bullshit.
Fucking, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
It really is. It's criminal.
Power
It's
bracelets?
legitimately criminal.
It is, and it shouldn't be allowed, but unfortunately it is. Like the essential oil ones too, like rub this lavender on you and it will blah blah blah. Like first off,
Well-
fucking lavender.
Here's the problem. The legitimate problem and like societal problem behind it is that people who are rational, me, most of chat, you, are gonna be like, that's bullshit. I'm not gonna
Right.
engage in this bullshit. The people who legitimately believe in it, even if it doesn't work, are gonna defend it.
No, you know what the real problem is? Prayer.
Education.
No, prayer. It's because
yeah.
people are gonna
If
say
I prayed
it's-
harder,
That's the thing, though. It's going to be called under their whole religious belief system of these type of things will work, and they feel attacked.
Yeah.
Because if you start doing
Well,
that,
and then you have the beautiful fallback of, well, either we didn't believe hard enough, or God works in mysterious ways.
yeah, yeah. But it's the same thing of that, where if you attack one industry, you're going to attack that industry, and
Yeah, and
that
it's
is
not a game you want to
happening.
play. Nobody wants to touch that.
But I will it. I will.
Well, I mean, I would too, but
it's just that's I think is the biggest reason why is that if you attack this, it's under the same thing of like what's it called? Like when you have your auras and you're like I saw this fucking like thing on Reddit today. It was under TikTok cringe.
oh no,
And it was like this woman like with your right mindset, consciousness, you can like she's doing all this
Consciousness.
stupid like wave shit. She created a storm, not checked her fucking phone and checked when Doppler radar was coming, and created the storm. Even though it cut, the video cut too. So
TikTok is. Have you followed any of the insanity that's happening with TikTok and like conspiracy theories on there?
nope.
Like, how are people putting conspiracy theories into like 2-minute bullet chunks?
Quickly.
Damn.
They get through. I mean,
Because
how'd they
like
do
the
that?
ones I've been seeing on there are like all the fires in the Pacific Northwest were set on purpose.
I heard. Yeah, that one got debunked though. Do you
Fucking
think
stupid.
belief? That was also a Joe Rogan thing. Do you think
I
belief can
hate
affect
it.
people's health? Yes, to a degree.
I think it's like, yeah, thinking a thing has effect.
To a degree.
Like believing a thing really hard, but also that's not going to cure fucking cancer.
Right. So it's like it's the placebo effect.
It might help your depression.
Yeah. I think, and I think also it could maybe cause you to know it's working to do something different that actually had an adverse effect on the thing that was affecting you. So let's say you think you took a sugar pill, but you think it's to help your arthritis, and you think it's actually working, and now you're going to be doing things that you probably weren't going to be doing because you thought you had arthritis, and the chain reaction of your belief caused you to maybe do something better for yourself, and it actually worked.
Yeah. Again, it will help you in situations where if you change your behavior, it would help you.
Yeah.
It's not going to help you in situations where your blood is poison.
I do believe though, if you have a purpose of waking up, it actually affects your health. If you don't have a purpose to waking up anymore,
that's when you get old and die.
Well, that's the thing. People are like, I need to keep working, so then I keep working, because otherwise if I don't, I get sick and I'll die. But I think it's not even that. I think it's just because you have a purpose of waking up, you're now physically active and doing things, which is not causing your health to deteriorate.
Yeah. 100%.
I think that's
but also, nobody selling snake oil is trying to sell you a thing that's like, this will help you get out of bed better. Oh, well, maybe a rock star, but...
Or 5-hour energy.
Yeah, 5-hour energy, though. I mean, I'll stand by 5-hour energy, sure. I mean, it gives me energy for like 3, but it's still pretty good.
Really? I don't think it ever works. Caffeine never has worked for me.
Oh, yeah, different people.
Bang others. Well, I just think it's because I'm always perpetually tired. Always.
Mood, dude. Damn.
It's always perpetual.
Anyway, my proposal is they should give us back that good old snake oil that had cocaine in it, because I feel like that would solve some of my issues.
I do other stuff, psychosis. What about religion? We got to tread carefully on this religion one. There was this one video. I'm not religious. So
people believe things really hard is the end of that.
Well, no, I, as everyone knows, I am an apotheist, which means I don't care. It's not that I deny it. It's not that I say it's there. I actively just don't care. So that's me. I don't care. But there was this guy who made a video back when YouTube was new, and I can't remember what he was called, but he wore like a baklava. Baklava's the food. No, which one's the food and which one's the hat?
Fuck. I don't know.
Which one?
All right, read all of those and figure out which one's the real.
Balaclava. Thank you.
I am the golden god
Thank
of
you,
this
psychosis.
place. I reign supreme.
Balaclava. So he wore that, but he was in like a Mormon shirt and everything, and he was talking about like God and shit. And he goes, "You don't use prayer as a cure. Use prayer as a supplement. You go to the doctor." And you go get your medication and you pray it works. It's a supplement. You don't pray that the ball will fall. You pray that it will fall, but you're going to still let go of it. So it's like that. Use as a supplement. You don't use it as the main course. And his videos are funny. Although I think he's an atheist, the guy. But he did it in a really great way. Like, he's dropping the ball. He's like, please, Lord, when I drop this ball, let it fall. Don't let Satan raise this thing down to the ground. Don't let him have it levitate the ball. And then
if
he drops,
I believe
he goes,
hard
hallelujah.
enough, if I believe hard enough, God will ignore the starving children elsewhere in the world and help me get this ball in this hoop.
Jesus, what, right? Jim Jeffries said the best thing. Now I'm gonna this might get me in trouble, but fuck it. He said the line. He said the line. Oh my God, he said a couple lines. He said, "You know what? God wrote a book. We only know one side of the story. Satan's taking the high road. He's like, I ain't gonna talk shit in a book for you. He's taking the high road. And even if he's right, you've been sinning all your life, disregarding God. He's gonna go down there and torture you? Why? You're one of the boys. He's gonna give you coke on a toilet seat." I paraphrased some of that joke line, but still, we don't know if God wrote the book, right? But the joke still stands. So that's what I'm gonna believe.
That's
that
a good
even
one.
if he is, he's gonna be like, "Hey, you're one of the boys. Come, let's party." Or the other argument, why would I want to go to heaven with all my family? I can't stand them for 20 minutes.
Shit, eternity.
I
Dude,
know.
fucking eternity.
I could barely go over there for fucking holiday. Are you shitting me? Like, fuck off.
Take a vacation.
Oh, man. I
Sunny D.
gotta catch up on the boys. I'm a couple
Is Sunny D snake oil?
Why would it be snake oil?
Because people say it's healthy.
Yeah, but Sunny D doesn't.
They do come right out in their advertisement. They're like, I don't know, this is fucking garbage. Drink the sun, I guess.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. People say it's healthy. Sunny D's not like, hey guys, this shit cures cancer,
juice.
boys. This is
juice.
I don't even think they call it juice. Does Sunny
never
D
say
call
it's
it juice? I don't think they ever do, right?
No, they just call it the sun,
I'm looking at a bottle. Hold on.
which is also a
it
lie.
does have 100% vitamin C in it. Does it really?
Well, yeah, they add that.
Well, they could add it. They just fucking add the powder, right?
Yeah. Well, it's because like an orange has like 400% vitamin C, so like it's
Right.
not that hard of a goal to hit.
I can get my vitamin C intake from fucking ketchup. That's the only reason I don't have scurvy. What the fuck?
Everything's
Holy
fortified a bit.
shit! Can I pause this? Hold on, boys. We're going main screen a second. Main screen. So I went to go lurk somebody. I went to go lurk somebody. I loaded it up. This is the ad I got.
Hit me up. Is it the bounty one? I love that bounty ad. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes.
Really?
Select your condom.
Really?
Look at the shapes on these things.
I know. Ribbed, all right. For alphas. My point is, we get in trouble for having dicks on screen, but goddamn, I can have a condom on there.
Well, it's because you don't tell children what goes inside of there.
I guess you could do it as a balloon on Cuties.
Yeah. Pro moves. You ever wanted to make things real exciting in the bedroom? Water balloons.
Water balloons. Oh my god. This is not Dr. Ruth's sex talk, Bobby.
Also snake oil.
Also snake oil. Which is a good lubricant.
Snake oil, yeah. It turns out.
Why does it have to be female too, Kababi? We don't judge here. Could be a dude.
Yeah.
I'll pull in my cock, I'll just put in a condom, it'll be fine. You can say you're supporting the advertisers, Psychosis. Oh my god.
Technically, you're covered.
Right? Or nerds can't. Why would nerds candy be snake oil? What are they claiming they are?
Yeah, wait a minute. Smarties arguably is more snake oil.
Yeah,
because they're implying something.
I actually think Smart Water and Vitamin Water are snake oil.
That's true.
Yeah,
they're less villainous because they never said this is going to make you super healthy, but also
it's a very mischievous name. But also, it doesn't do anything actually negative to you. Besides,
have you ever looked at the fucking vitamins inside of vitamin water?
Vitamin Water is the one. Smart Water doesn't.
Riboflavin. What?
No, I think
what are you using that for?
Is fish oil. I do think that vitamin B3 has an overhyped rap. It's or when people say that's the good kind of fats. Sure, it's a good fat, but you still shouldn't eat a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean it's still fat,
right? But also,
like we kind of forget
butter,
the beginning.
You always get Crystal Farm butter.
The last
now that
word
will cure everything.
That's true. That's not snake oil. They sell that. FDA is endorsed.
Yeah, fish oil is considered healthy, but I don't agree with it technically. You know the shitty masks that the docs are wearing, the thin shits. No, I don't think the thin ones do. No, masks aren't, because masks aren't trying to stop you from getting it. They're trying to stop you from spreading it.
Yeah,
that's the difference. So no, they never claimed they were to stop you from getting it, stopping you from spreading it. And Japan is a big poster child on how it works.
Yeah, most of Asia, quite frankly.
Japan, I think, did a better job. China didn't do a great job.
China did drop the ball, but it's a big country.
It is a big country. Japan did a great job on it. Now is but they had it in a term of not just because of this. They've always been doing it. You get sick, you wear a mask to stop you from spreading it. I'm a sort of Asia, sort of Europe. What do I do? I wear a mask is what you do, Kababi.
Wear half of a mask.
So I think yes, wear your fucking masks. It's not a lot. It's not even hard. It takes no effort. And I actually have a nice soft cloth one, so it
makes you look better.
It
Let's
does.
not lie.
They don't have to see your stupid faces. Psychosis. I'll have you wear a mask even with COVID not here, just to hide that mug. Like paper bag yourself, man. But keep that body pristine.
Yeah, we need to be able to see the body.
We need to see that V line. Exactly.
Deep.
God damn it. I only see upsides in it. For once, it's decent to wear a mask. I bet these fucking incels with their fucking fedoras are probably all like, this is the best.
Oh, dude, it covers up all that mouth acne? Damn.
Cover the belly. It's called a shirt, Kababi.
What if you could get a mask for your stomach, though?
It's called a shirt.
That seems like it would help me.
It's a shirt.
My shirt, sometimes it goes up a bit too high.
You get a fanny
They don't sell me...
pack.
Damn, dude.
I know.
Changed my life.
Fucking did. Get wrecked.
All right, I'm ready to live that 30-year-old man life. Let's do it.
Oh, I thought fanny packs were 80s, not 90s. Maybe late 80s. Put a little mask on the T. Trojan condoms, boys.
True.
Fire and ice or whatever.
But what if condom was really small and just at the tip? What if you lived really dangerously?
Oh my god. Fanny pack, snake oil confirmed. 100%. I don't know. I think a lot of the dangerous ones, especially with that pillow guy. What did he claim? The guy who made the pillows. He came up with another
pillow?
claim. Like My Pillow, I think.
My Pillow?
Yeah, I think that's the brand of it. He came out with his claim. He's a certain person's friend, saying it's like will cure COVID, and he has no fucking claim on it.
Ooh,
and he's
that is a
preaching
bad
shit.
claim to make.
Right. Yeah, the My Pillow guy. Yeah.
Not My Pillow. My
Yeah.
Pillow.
I'm gonna Google what it was. Let's see what he
My
claimed
Pillow
it
is a
was.
Serta.
Let's do My Pillow COVID. I'm sure that will pop something up, right?
Can My Pillow hold COVID? Oh, my cat wants out of this room.
It's a deadly plant.
What now?
Yeah,
Like, I was gonna stand up, but what?
and the FDA rejected it.
Well, at least they're doing their job.
Yeah, but no one will listen. Oleandrin, a dietary supplement. Yeah, oleandrin. Thank you, Monk. Yeah. Push hard at least 3 minutes kills most COVID. You're right. 100%.
Damn. That timing on the spinning chair sitting back down. Damn.
Damn. Till he pass out. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like these claims that people make all the time. They're pretty fucked, in my opinion.
They're fucked.
They're pretty fucked.
They're not even like the fun kind of claims back when
No.
people didn't know anything about science. Like, we have a procedure now.
Yeah, but I think how science has now become like, and education is now the downfall.
It's a
It's just
fucking
a joke.
political institution or whatever, where people are just like making like believing in science is politics.
I know. Like, no. This is not a political issue, guys.
Nope.
All right.
Gravity. Gravity is not politics.
We gotta go to a harder topic right now. Let's do it.
Yeah, hit me up. Fuck me up, fam.
Ice cream versus soft serve.
This is actually hard. Because they're both good, but for different reasons.
I agree.
But if I have to choose one?
Yep.
Damn.
I love soft serve.
I love a soft serve.
I would choose soft serve.
I don't think I would choose soft serve, but I do
Really?
love a soft serve. Yeah. Here's the thing. Ice cream can do things with its thickness that soft serve can't.
His dick. Can I choose both? No, you got to choose one.
You have to choose one.
Of course, you guys would love soft serve.
I'm
the only one who
evil
chose soft
genie.
serve.
I mean, I like a soft serve.
Shakes usually use soft serve these days. For the record.
They usually, but they don't have to. But
Don't
also
have
in a
to,
shake,
but
you're
most of them.
already doing something that messes up with the integrity of the thing. I am
Right.
thinking, just like you're having a fucking cone, right?
Right.
And one's regular ass ice cream, thick, chunky, full of shit. The other one is soft serve, light, fluffy, delicious.
You see, now you're making
it's
it
like-
tougher too, because I do appreciate a good soft serve. It's soft, it's easier to eat in a way, it's malleable, it's fucking great.
It's fantastic.
But
You
here's
put
the
like
thing-
caramel stripes in there?
No. Here's the thing though. Also, it should be the same flavor, vanilla on both. You can't add the extra flavors. The soft serve doesn't have. any
Oh, if
extra
it's
flavors.
not extra flavors, it's soft serve. Fuck it. If it's just vanilla,
Yeah, vanilla ice
soft
cream
serve
versus
vanilla is
vanilla
better than soft serve ice cream.
I agree.
But like, if you start getting into like the weird shit where like you have salted caramel or whatever, it works better in ice
so, like,
cream.
Right. So if you're gonna go with the extra flavors, sure. But if you're going with this genericism,
Yeah.
I think this.
It's
If I could have the flavors of the other ones in soft serve, I would probably still go soft serve.
Also, hear me out. You can eat twice as much soft serve. It's like all air.
I think you could eat way more than twice as much. You could just put your fucking asshole up against that machine and you just pull it.
Put it right in there.
A whole ass tub of ice cream.
Take out the
ice cream
middleman.
just because they're more flavors. That's the thing. They have more flavors. We're not going to deny that.
Chocolate swirl.
I don't like chocolate swirl. I think chocolate swirl is
Eh.
overrated.
Yeah, because like the chocolate overpowers the vanilla.
Yep. Just
Might
go
as well
vanilla.
just be chocolate.
Yeah, just go for chocolate is what I meant. If you want it, just go it. Like don't limp it
Yeah,
up, man. Just go
half
big
measures.
dick it. Yeah.
Now, there are places I've been to though that do get really weird with their soft serve in a way I appreciate, like Green Apple with like syrups and stuff, but
Just a limp dick version. It can be. I like that limp one in my mouth.
yeah, I prefer the texture of soft serve 100%.
I think
But people get weird with regular ice cream in a way I really like.
it's true.
Which is why, like, as a concept, I think I stick ice cream.
I like Jameson ice cream from Izzy's that's now closed down.
Yeah.
But I think soft serve is like you get
It's more
that,
fun to
that
eat.
shell and you dip it in that fucking thing and it hardens it right
yeah.
away. Like that's some good shit, man.
Yeah.
Custard's for
And the
cunts.
shell-
Custard is for people who just want something still unhealthy, but ice cream's not available. So you're gonna have some gross mongrel abomination of shit. So get that fucking
Ooh.
shit. No one likes a custard. I'd sooner eat frozen yogurt, which is like a soft serve, like a
I kind
multiple
of like
flavored soft
custard.
serve. Oh yeah, but you're a limp dick, so it doesn't matter.
The limpest, yeah.
Like custard is basically just this like heavy cream ass shit. I mean, it's not, but it has the fuck when it melts. It's essentially a heavy cream.
Well, so is soft serve, pretty much.
It's lighter.
can't
though.
compare these
It's
things.
mostly
If
air.
you're gonna
it's
start
lighter.
gonna-
It's lighter. It's lighter. It's definitely
If
lighter.
you're gonna start calling into question how light the fucking beverage is if it melts, then
No,
we're
not
gonna
like-
get into a whole
not like-
different situation.
Not light in the weight aspect, but when you eat it, it feels lighter than like,
Yeah,
like
well,
you eat
okay.
a stick of butter, like that type of lightness. Like you know,
But I
when
do
you eat like an
appreciate
English
the thing you've
breakfast,
just made me
it's
think
heavy.
about.
Yeah.
What would you rather eat, melted soft serve or melted ice cream?
That's tough.
Because melted ice cream is almost soft serve.
It's kind of tough. So I put melted ice cream in a couple drinks before, and that was fucking delicious.
That sounds good.
Oh yeah. It was in a Colorado Bulldog. Instead of using cream, we used ice cream.
Yeah.
'Cause we didn't have any cream. So
So yeah, you get to that ice cream 4 hours too late. Oops.
I will say soft serve just because of, let's be honest, after you get soft
Ooh,
serve,
that's
it
gotta be
melts,
so thin.
It melts in like 10 seconds, so you're more likely for more having it.
It's gonna
I've
turn
had
into
more-
skim milk.
Jesus. Just hate eggs, so in turn hates custard. That's true. I'm not a big fan of eggs.
I
don't
have
know.
only eaten at a Culver's once, and I can confirm it is for chumps because I ate there once.
It is. Yeah, I don't like eggs. Psychosis. Not a big fan.
Eggs are fine.
At home ice cream.
Sorry.
So that's actually
Sorry to
the thing
lose
where
you,
I don't.
psychosis.
I actually don't like at home ice cream. Too much work. Like if I want ice cream, I want to go out for it.
And then you have to deal with the phallic like fuck ice cream made you at home.
Good thing you just sub-psych. I don't know.
Polls.
If only, one of my mods would do
gotta
that.
rotate the thing back. Why doesn't Twitch have built-in polls?
They do.
Built in?
Yeah.
I thought it was like an extension.
No.
You have to enable.
I don't know how to do it though. From the viewpoint I have, I don't really get a really easy way
Yeah,
to
it's
do
not
it.
in your creator dashboard.
They
Where
have
it's
it
most
built in.
useful.
I know Monk knows how to do it. Because he did it a lot at one point.
Monkey monster. I love you.
All right, let me see if I
But
can see more.
also, Tool and I are the most right because we both mostly agree on this, and that means
do.
that's majority.
It's true. The majority that's speaking, so that means it trumps everybody. I agree with you, Cheese Man. If only I did have a decent mod. Now I did like moderation view, and I kind of wish I didn't do that. So
I hate moderation view. It's why I'm not a mod.
Get off this thing, you fucking thing. God damn, I fucked up.
I like your picture though.
Oh yeah,
honestly, the waffle cone. I'd take that waffle cone because I'm down with a fucking waffle cone over that sugar shit.
I'm not a big fan of waffle cones.
Really?
Yeah, wait, waffle cone. No, it's waffle cone I like. The sugar cone I hate.
Oh, there is a pull. Damn, dude.
How do you do it though? Like I can't get back to chat somehow.
I don't know. It's there now. I put my vote in for soft serve. It's winning 100%.
I don't know how to get back to chat. This sucks.
Ah, shit. Somebody else put a vote in for ice cream.
All right, let's go back to view.
Tool, I need your support here in this troubling time.
No, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's loading slowly.
Regular ice cream is winning right now. Tool.
How do you vote? How do you vote?
I had to click the arrow to put it down. Also, we're running out of time to vote. It looks like because there's a timer on it. It's used up almost 1/8 of its full time.
I don't see the thingy.
At the top of the chat.
There, it did load. It loaded so slow.
Help me out. You need to vote twice for soft serve so that we can be a 50-50.
Let me log on the vote by bot account.
We need to bias this. I refuse to be wrong.
Let me get.
But also, I much appreciate the 2 other soft serve stands.
Yeah,
you're the real ones.
Yeah, you're the real G's, boys. You're the real G's. I wish you could see who voted what, though. Can we do that?
So you can know who to ban?
No, I can know who the other 2 soft servers are, so I get another but mad respect.
Oh, okay.
Yes, respect.
I'm gonna report your poll. It's wrong.
Oh my god. I like soft serve. Like Dairy Queen, Blizzards. Like if anyone says they hate a Blizzard or Sonic's, it's like if you don't think that's good, fuck you.
Blizzards are always good. I've never had a bad Blizzard.
No one. Oh, I had nerds. Nerds in a Blizzard is just a fucking abomination.
Oh yeah, that sounds abysmal. But also that's because nerds are bad, not because Blizzard bad.
Psychosis. When you get here, I'm gonna shove a Blizzard up your ass. I just wanted, just to start. The pineapple's coming.
The best part about that is that when you stand back up, because it's so thick, it don't fall back out.
That's true. They gotta do the upside down test.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the red bean ice. I'm a green tea ice cream guy. Wow, this thing's.
I don't think I've ever had green tea ice cream.
You never been to Kyoto? Kyoto, the restaurant, not the.
100% never.
Not the city.
But I've had like Japanese candy that's green tea flavored. Like that's fun.
Dude, green tea flavoring is the best.
They're also like matcha flavoring, which I'm not as much into, but it's fine.
What's matcha flavoring?
That's a tea.
It's a chai.
It's chai.
Have you guys ever seen the pain we have to go through?
Oh wait,
ice cream here.
Matcha is also
not
green
that
tea.
Bullshit where the guys are like fucking with the cones all the time. Shit. I would just eat.
Yeah,
the cone.
I don't want that. If I'm gonna buy fucking ice cream, I don't want this dude to jerk me around for 5 minutes.
I mean, could he jerk me, but not with the cone?
No, he's just gonna fuck you over. He's not gonna fuck you.
All right. Toilet ice cream vote. Oh my god.
It's called turlet ice cream.
Tibet ice cream?
Turlet.
I think it's loading so slow still. Jesus. If they did here, they'd likely get shot? What?
Damn. Did the bot accounts help our soft serve situation? Okay, good.
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah, I mean, sure it wasn't, but also you're not.
I'm working
buddy
on
system.
I'm literally still trying to get that extra vote in. It's loading so slow. It needs to tell us who did the vote. God, it's going so fucking slow.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Whatever.
Beaston feels ignored. Did we forget about his topic?
Was my topic? I don't remember what your topic was. So yeah, I was ignored. But also I don't remember what it was.
We might have said it. We might not have.
No, we didn't. I'm sure it was something stupid. Oh, I'm on my main account. It's not my bot account. Fuck! I don't want to.
Here's the thing, though. I'm just happy that we have come to the correct solution to this question. It's the one time that we have 100% hit the definitive correct answer.
But I want to know who voted. Are we not able to see what people voted for?
I think that would ruin the integrity of the vote.
I don't give it. I didn't think it was going to be anonymous voting.
You tell those people in chat. Oh, good. It says both won.
All right, there we go.
Isn't that sweet? Like that's, you know what?
That's a good pitch.
No matter what kind of ice cream you like, we've all won. Still have an ice cream at the end of the day, dude.
It is. I kind of
want some now. Yeah. I've got a thing of vanilla in the fridge.
Yeah, definitely see if you can. All right, well, we did that one. We did a good vote. That was a good vote.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I gotta go to this fucking thing. I forgot about this one.
Next
topic!
Next topic. We can't talk about ice cream anymore.
Oh, we can do whatever the fuck we want, but yeah.
What the hell is this thing?
So, this is a thing that was brought to my attention relatively recently. It's a shitty fucking app that's similar to Pokemon Go in a way. I think that it's offline now, but they're gonna bring it back. Basically, it's a geocache bullshit where it looks at areas and it tells you to go to like certain locations, and it's trying to be all mysterious. You're supposed to go to these like things, like through parks or some other bullshit, and you're supposed to go there, and it tells you like a story while you're going. It's kind of like
it's like The Prestige,
kind of horror-y, I guess. And the thing about it, though,
what was that thing called?
Is these TikTokers are saying they did this and they go to these destinations. And there's like creepy ass notebooks where they were chased out by some demon or fucking like murderers and shit.
Oh, Majestic.
Which is just shit. It's just fucking lying. There's no way. Like, people don't understand the likelihood of that ever fucking happening is slim to fucking none. Because one, you're not getting the same locations as everyone else. Two,
yeah.
For someone to literally just sit there and jack it, what are they, fucking snipers? Like sitting there for like a week straight just waiting for someone to randomly show up? Like, get the fuck out of here. But it's supposed to be like a choose your own adventure game. But
so the thing that
made it sound like shit. Because it is shit.
Yeah, no. I think this is probably bullshit. No doubt.
It is. All those other people are bullshits.
Have you ever heard of a game from, let me check here, 2001 called Majestic?
Not offhand.
So the idea was, it was an ARG.
Okay, I see.
Where you were like going places, like you had to take phone calls in the real world, you had to take like faxes and shit. Yeah, you would use that to get clues to get further into this website thing. And like, I missed that. This seems like it might be trying to be that, but bad.
It's similar to that, but not with the amount of accountability to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's similar. But not with accountability.
Yeah. Also, if that people on TikTok like it, I can't like it.
It's not even that, but they just like it's like people who like go say Bloody Mary and something happened. Like, well, yeah, fuck you, it did.
They fucked up because it starts with rando. Like, we know what they're going for. Fuck them.
It's supposed. Well, the developers didn't make it that way. They're making this say like, hey, it's a way of getting you to go outside and explore your area. So that's what it's supposed to be. But then people are saying they do it and they find like notebooks and shit and there's written names in it and all this other bullshit. And there might be, but then they're all saying like, I had to run away. Like, seriously, if you like, let me Google it. I read a comment that pissed me off.
No, I mean, yeah, I bet there are people like, because if you live in an area that's populated that you get sent to the same place as somebody else, I'm sure there are people who fuck with each other. I'm sure that's not part of the game though.
But it's so dumb though, because
I mean, back when I was playing in Ingress, we were doing that shit.
Someone said they found a dead body inside a suitcase. No, you didn't.
Yeah, that's a
Everyone's
fucking
saying,
lie.
Please don't use it. They found like fucking like weird people just staring outside and shit. Or weird ghostly phenomenon. Like, no, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's a fucking app that just uses the fucking data that fucking Pokemon Go has.
Pretty much.
Well, it says not to go in private property. Like, it's one of the rules. Don't go into private property. So yeah, maybe. Where's one of the reviews? Here we go.
I'm sure there are still people like Pokemon Go who just like whatever, fuck it, jump into people's backyards and bullshit.
That's where it's all down. I want to read one where someone's like, yeah, not working. I know it's not
Yeah,
working.
I should. Let's
servers
look
are
into this
down.
real quick.
Servers are down. Servers are down. I want
Oh
ones where
no,
people are being
servers
dumb.
are down.
Servers down. Man, these are all new reviews.
All right. Quantumly generated game.
That's what I'm saying. It's just random generated shit.
Yeah, if it's random generated shit, it's even less structured than Majestic
Yeah,
was.
it even says the given locations are random.
Yeah,
You're
that means
responsible
nothing,
for your
then.
own safety. Obviously, you
It's
shouldn't
like
go to a
Zombies
highway.
Run.
Yeah, that's another one. Zombies Run. Yes, that was one I was thinking of too. I couldn't remember the name.
Or you just kind of like go around and it tells you story, but it doesn't care about what you're doing. It's just like
Right.
you need to do a thing.
And you're pacing and stuff. And that's the thing with this game. Like, to say someone's like stalking out the location, it's a random fucking location.
Yeah, I don't
so
give a shit.
there's no way in hell. Listen, I'm just trying to find like a review that I saw that was like, I deleted it because of blah blah blah. I'm just gonna write in dangerous. Oh yeah, here we go.
Ooh, are they selling stuff?
All these YouTube videos about it. Is a trap dangerous? Do not play. It's where they try to kill you. Fuck off.
I hope so. Get rid of these people.
Uh-oh, getting borderline Destiny bandage here. It's
God.
just shit. It's
The
just
main
shit.
game site has a store on it. That's fucked in a weird way.
Not surprised.
You want to buy a fucking coin that has an owl on it? Too bad they're sold out.
Well, the servers are
You
down. Maybe
really
the stream
like
site
the
will
game.
murder you. Well, dude, don't make good promises to me, man. But yeah, it's just it got overhyped, and now everyone wants to download because these TikTokers and YouTubers made this claim. They're like finding like real people, and it's funny because one of these fuckers went in and took a news story and claimed he reported it, and he didn't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so it's like, fuck off, you clickbaiting piece of shit. Like, every last one of you guys, eat dick. Eat a big floppy one. Not a big fan of it, needless to say. And I don't like anytime anything's like overly like, it's so dangerous. Like, fuck off. Pokemon Go is more dangerous because people like swarm the streets trying to get that Charizard.
Oh, you need that Charizard.
I mean,
I
fuck,
don't know.
not anymore. Not anymore, but in the beginning, I think Pokemon Go was more dangerous than this fucking app.
There have been
But-
other games that have done this exact thing, but better, and this just makes me upset that people are getting weird about this one.
It's scary in a way, though. Scary that most of us have a tool that would help anyone watching, to know where exactly we are at any time.
Only if you're fucking streaming what you're doing.
Yeah. And these people are doing YouTubes and like pre-recorded stuff, so it's not live. That's basically, though, not the app of them doing it, but more of you live streaming your location. Similar to that woman. This is a dark tale because this is true, though. A woman
Dark
was doing,
tales.
I think it was around Lake Superior. Like, she was going around all those Great Lakes, and she was sailboating it by herself. And she was
What?
giving updated locations of where she was, but she wasn't giving like exact. She would be like, "Hey, I just went past," like she'd give her thing, "I went past this lighthouse yet earlier today." So a guy literally like followed where her pathing was, figured out kind of roughly where she would be, and raped her. So in that type of thing, yeah, that part of it is dangerous, but that's just more of you communicating your location out rather than the app itself. Hell, they could place things there before filming. I know they did. They totally did, Monk. Hate when that happens. Jesus. People faking shit for views. That's all the app is. It generated this whole... The only reason people are even know about it is because of all the fake generations. I'm talking about the government, though, but that's TikTok. TikTok does that already, but for China.
Well, yeah. And then Facebook does
and-
it for us.
And Facebook does it for us, and your phone by nature does it. Like, they can
Yeah.
turn on your microphone without you knowing your microphone's on. It's just, unfortunately, the side effect of you having a smart device. But yeah, I mean, just having a cell phone gives away your location.
Just being
And
on
to
the internet.
Yeah. Fortunately, I'm going to say I'm hidden in a swarm of millions of other people. Don't have to worry about
Yeah,
it.
tools in the automatus. Oh fuck, whatever. You are in the technical.
Anonymous?
You're on a fucking tank. You're on an ocean liner
Yeah,
somewhere in the Pacific.
right. We're hidden in the swarm.
Side of a shipping
1G,
crate.
2G mobile. Jesus. Well, because we have 4G and 5G here, Kababi. So once your country gets up to it, no, I'm joking, man. But I mean, being online in itself gives away, like, they sell all your information too. Them knowing my exact location to me doesn't, from my opinion, I think is a dangerous thing for them to openly have all your location at all time and for them to blatantly use it. But if they wanted to get me, they know where I live.
100%.
And there's nothing I can do about it. Now, if I was doing a revolution of some form, then yeah, I'd probably have to get rid of all these devices and I wouldn't be at the house that I'm registered at. That's true. Those 5G towers are crazy dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, I'm swarmed with COVID right now. Like, just like inside of me, outside of me. Some of all these dang radio waves.
All right,
I bring the blues music and destabilizes my community.
I didn't add one of the topics, I realized.
Is it the Beastons?
No, one of mine.
Ah, shit.
I didn't add it to my hotkeys. I have it on here. I just didn't add it to my hotkey.
You have to freestyle it if you want to use it.
Nope, I'm going to add it to my hotkey quickly. So both of them come up at once.
Seen behind the veil.
Oh, that's why I didn't do it, because
You opened the kimono and behind it was frantic button assignment.
What?
What?
What'd you just say?
I don't know. I said something about veils.
I thought you said butt assignment. I was like, all right, I'm in.
Button.
I figured
Beep,
it out
boop.
now. Beep, boop, beep.
Yeah, doing Among Us tasks back there.
Oh, dude, Among Us. No, it doesn't. We'll do it next week. Remind me again. All right. This Wednesday, boys, Tool on Tap is going to be at Bold Man Brewing this Wednesday, 3 p.m. CST.
Damn.
We're going to go through all the beers again.
Doing flights.
We're doing flights. And I might do a happy hour after off stream. We'll see how I feel. But the idea is going. We're going to only bring 1 or 2 guests with it this time. But yeah. So tune out that. Here is the new logo. We updated it. Not that one.
All right. Does it still look like it has testicles?
Here it is. Ooh.
Yes.
There
it does.
No, it didn't. I clicked the wrong one. I didn't remove that one before.
Oh, that one does not have testicles on it.
That does not. New logo, new updated with color. We're going to get hats soon. I just got to find a place that makes hats. New logo.
I'm jelly.
We're on tap, boys. Well, that's Red Panda. That's gold.
Match.
All right, so there we go, boys. Cool and Tap Wednesday. Check it out. We might stream later in the night briefly, but not a lot. It depends if the happy hour happens or not. But we'll see. Next topic. Let's do one of our ongoing ones.
Hit me.
I've been really lazy about those. Star Trek Weekly Talk, boys.
All right. What's
good
this
logo,
piece of
Tequila.
shit? Oh, I
is
remember
Neelix.
this guy.
Neelix is a piece of shit. Also, Tequila, you missed it. Ice cream and soft serve were 50-50. Tight net. No one broke the vote. It was great.
I mean, that's just science. Soft serve and ice cream.
I know,
Both
right?
good.
So Neelix is the biggest cunt in the Star Trek universe. I have no respect for him. His character is the most obnoxiously stupid thing to ever fucking exist. He doesn't add anything to anything. I think he's like the Jar Jar of Star Trek. Except for he's somehow more emo. All right? You know this character, right? Right, Joystick?
Sort of. I was just looking them up on Wikipedia to remind myself where they were. It's been noted that they were the fourth worst character of Star Trek overall.
Who was number 1?
Excellent question. I'm gonna have to go and look at their sources.
Yeah, go look at
their citation. I got to click on that number 1 at the end of that and see what they cited.
I want to know who number 1 is.
All right.
He is
well,
absolute
continue talking
shit.
because I only barely remember this guy, quite frankly. So, such as the way that I absorbed that thing as a child. Like, I recognize that guy's face, but like I don't remember like liking him.
Because he didn't do anything. All he did is bitch about all his food. The captain gave him too much fucking like one-on-one time. They were all family. He was making like vegetables out of Delta Quadrant fucking produce. And he was a dumb piece of shit. Yeah, who's number one?
The number one?
Yeah.
Wesley Crusher on this list.
Yeah, I'm not
by
surprised
being just
he
a piece
is.
of shit.
Yeah, okay, I knew Wesley would have been up there. What's 2 then? Wesley's an easy hit.
Number 2, Travis Mayweather from Enterprise. But that's just because they had no characterization, apparently.
Who's Travis Mayweather? Which one's that guy? Oh! Yeah, he didn't do anything. He was just kind of wild. Yeah. What about 3 then? Let's hear 3.
Hoshi Sato, also from Enterprise.
Oh, yeah, man, a lot
quoted as being a poor man's Uhura.
Yeah, because she knew all the languages because they didn't have an auto translator.
Why didn't they have an auto translator?
Because it was the first.
It's the fucking future.
It was the first ship to go
out. Make a fucking translator on the fabricator.
Right.
And then slightly better than him is Torres from Voyager, which I can get down with. I know Voyager.
Yeah, Torres sucks too. I like how they're all either Enterprise or Torres or Voyager.
Look at this nerd though that we're looking at right now with his fucking nose that has a slit in it, like it's a dick.
It does look like a dick. Very phallic.
Boy, howdy. What did he do? What was his job?
He was chef. He was the chef. He picked him up.
Why do you need a chef? You can fabricate food.
But they couldn't because of the power consumed in the fabrication. They couldn't use it all the time. Use too much power. Because they didn't have any deep space
Sounds
areas.
like they made some bullshit reason to have another character in the show.
They did. They absolutely did. They had enough power to fucking put Borg technology on the ship, but you couldn't fucking replicate a fucking banana split?
Fucking.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Or you had enough power. Character. You had enough power to fucking to run the holodeck at a whim's notice, but you didn't have enough fucking power to have the replicators going.
The fuck?
It was some horse shit. There was a lot of holes. There was a lot of holes in that one.
Also, I refuse to believe this guy's a chef because he doesn't take care of his teeth, and that's like your number one resource if you're actually cooking food.
Well,
need those things. Need those choppers.
I like also how all the Delta Quadrant produce just look like giant misshapen leeks.
That sounds about right. In space, all vegetable are leek.
Yeah. And like and all this food he made, like anytime he made like, oh, this is from here. And no one seemed to like it. I remember every time I was like, try out this broth. It was like, oh, delicious, as they're like making like frowny faces and shit.
He was just bad.
Yeah. So I don't even think anyone actually ate his food. He was just like the comic relief of the fucking thing, and he had some like based episodes.
Good pull. Good pull.
But he was shit. What the pull? What's the? Is Neelix the next Jar Jar? Neelix hit on a 3-year-old? Did he? Wait, what? Wait, what? Was that an episode? I think it might have been an episode. Wasn't that woman only 3 years old?
Oh, I don't like that. That's like some anime bullshit.
But they grow like super fast or something?
That's along the lines of this 5-year-old who's actually 1,000 years old.
What was her fucking name? What was her fucking name? That disappeared and then she came back for like a fucking episode? Oh, I can't remember her fucking name. Kess! Was it Kess? Was Kess the 3-year-old?
Pulled that right out of memory, just like instantly.
Oh, he knows it. He knows it. I know he does. Ugh.
Neelix would have hit on. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Fucking hell, I forgot about that.
This dude walks up to you, you're at the party, hits on you. Look at that face. You're gonna say fucking yes?
Would you like some candy?
Fucking no.
Here, let me put some whipped cream on it.
I'm just gonna get my food from the fabricator.
Oh my god. It was so stupid. Like the fucking
Earl tea, great tea.
This is it's Earl Grey hot. But this is also it did. This is also kind of brings up a point too, like off not actual Star Trek, but he still directed an episode of Voyager. So all the cast were able to direct an episode except for the guy who played Harry Kim. He's the only one who is not allowed to direct an episode for some reason. Like, I think like the director or whoever's in charge hated him. He wasn't able to direct an episode.
Damn, dog. You let Neelix direct an episode?
Right?
Damn.
At least if I remember correctly. This is a long time ago memory of some bullshit.
Oops, all Neelix's.
Mm-hmm.
The right choice won in the poll. Thank you all.
Just Neelix sucks. Like, so there's a lot of things wrong with Voyager. You made it past sense. That's right. You got Neelix existing, 7 and 9 existing in reality. She was kind of annoying. Lieutenant Torres was annoying. Kim was super annoying. Tuvok was the fucking boy. Everyone loved Tuvok, even though he had some dumb moments here and there. Not Chekhov. What's his name? Not Chekhov. Chekhov was regular.
He had
Chakotay. He was okay sometimes, I guess, but not really. He was kind of a little bitch. Who am I missing? The captain was a big limp. Like, we're a family because we're out here. We're not gonna keep fucking order. They did force a lot of Native American stuff on him. Tom Paris,
Oops.
I didn't mind that much. Tom Paris, I didn't mind too much. I also thought it was funny that Tom Paris was like very old. Like the actor. Super fucking old. I liked his story though. He was a drunk. Mad props. Yep. Mad props to you, man. Fuck yeah.
You're just listing off people who are better than Neelix, though.
Everyone still. I'm missing a character. I'm missing a fucking character. I can't think of
On
who
Voyager?
it was. Yeah, who am I missing on Voyager?
You never said the captain.
I did.
But...
I said she's a bitch who does not appreciate change of command because she's a family. Meh.
Yeah.
The Doctor! Oh, don't give me... He better go back on that list.
Dr. Nerd.
Is the Doctor a annoying character? He better be on that fucking top 10.
This is therap.com, by the way. Let's see.
Right.
Do I see the Doctor? Let's see.
Robert Picardo, the Doctor.
So far, no, but Quark is definitely on there.
What? Quark
Yeah,
is the
believe it or not.
boy.
Quark is the boy, but he's number 25 in the annoying character list.
The Doctor's on there.
Doctors whose name is actually just Doctor. I forgot that his name was just Doctor.
Because he's a hologram. He's EMH, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But
he is more popular than Quark, apparently.
Fuck off! He was an annoying
And
bitch.
Doctor is less popular than Noita, who I seem to recall somebody saying was terrible.
Who's Noita?
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Uhura.
What number?
Yeah, never mind. She's fine.
What rank's the Doctor?
Original Star Trek.
No, Doctor. What rank is he?
The Doctor?
Yeah.
22 out of 39, where 39 is the worst.
Wait, so number 1 is the best?
Number 1's the best.
Oh, then I want the worst. Who's 39?
That was the one I said originally. The
Crusher.
Yeah, Crusher.
Okay, so that was the worst. Okay.
All right. Do you want? We should hit the top 3 though.
All right. Who's the top 3?
Who? Well, okay. Number 3 apparently is James T. Kirk. Fine. He's
whatever.
Fine. Whatever.
I guess.
Number 2 is Spock, which I can get down with that.
That's kind of.
Number 1.
That's more
Jean-Luc Picard.
Issue. So he's the best character, not the worst.
Jean-Luc Picard, the best.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I can get down with that. He's my favorite captain.
But these are worst people, so he's the best of the he's.
It's every character ranked. There's 39 ever.
Okay.
39 main characters ever. What a small cast.
Yes, it seems kind of lacking.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that
makes
has
sense,
to be
though,
lacking because there's
I
so
recognize
many.
all these.
Like that Doctor who was in only the 2nd season of Next Gen, maybe 2nd and 3rd, that no one gives a shit about. She had a weird fucking 80s hair. Who the fuck is Naomi? Like, I'm looking at these characters. All right, 100. We're gonna look at 100 people only. Okay, the computer, Ensign Kim, Tuvok, Doctor, Neelix, Tom Paris, Solana Troy, okay, I guess we went through everyone. I just finished. I'm gonna pour. I think I gotta go with just.
People apparently really shit on Enterprise. I never watched it.
Enterprise was ass. That's when I stopped watching.
Like, universally, characters from Enterprise, bottom tier.
Yeah, Enterprise was yeah. That's when I definitely stopped watching.
Like the captain of Enterprise is number 29.
But he was so cool in Quantum Leap, and he's an opera categorized singer.
He's in the bottom fucking 10 of this list.
Oh Jesus Christ!
If you want to know why Enterprise didn't get anybody, that's probably why.
Let me refill my drink.
The doctor of Enterprise ranks higher than the captain.
What? That guy was an annoying bitch.
Yeah, but he's still better than the top 10 worst. The only real crime I can see on this list, which is at therap.com for the record, is that Riker isn't in the top 3.
Quantum Leap isn't dumb. Quantum Leap is badass.
It's dumb, but it's badass.
That one episode
can be
where
both.
this is the insensitivity of whenever that show was made. The episode where he like goes in another body, obviously, and it's a mentally challenged person.
Yeah. And then he looks into a mirror and says the great line. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's so good.
It's so fucking great. Ode is way too high on the list. Yeah, I mean, well, he was fine. Whatever.
Odo is number 8. So yeah, in the top 10.
But people liked that guy. I mean, he wasn't bad, but I think
No.
I don't think Kirk should have been up there that high. But he is kind of like the original. Obviously, everyone likes Picard. Where's number 2? Where's Riker?
Number 2 is number 5, which is fucked up.
Riker? Number 1, you mean technically?
Yeah, number 2, my boy.
Number
1. He's number 1, but
Yeah,
he should be
number
number 2.
What is Monk? I actually can do it. Never mind, I got it. Actually, Monk, you got to do it because my thing's all being stupid. Can you get a drink count, man? Yeah, he actually is the best. I liked Riker. Riker was one of my boys.
Riker's the boy.
Thanks, Monk.
Riker was number 5, and then Riker grew the beard, and then he became number 2 in my heart.
Oh, dude, that beard, like a sexy fucking beard, man.
It's such a good beard.
Oh my god, you know who can't grow a beard? You can grow
Next.
chops, but not a fucking beard. Fucking Neelix. That's who.
Fucking
Get the
what a
fuck out of
nerd.
here. Fucking nerd.
What's wrong with his eyebrows, dude?
Oh my god. Fucking they probably gave up on it. So you can't see, but the picture he's holding a fucking like a soup fucking ladle.
No, I saw it. I still didn't know what it was because it's fucking bullshit.
Fucking shit is what it is. All right, Star Trek. We're done with Star Trek.
His face
That was
haunts
Star
my
Trek
dreams.
Weekly, boys. Let's go back to a topic. So, this is kind of nerdy. Let's stick with nerdy. So, a Canadian
hit me up.
D&D campaign has been going on for 38 years.
Oh, whoopsie
So-
do! Congratulations, nerds.
It's the longest single campaign who ever still exists. I think they still play
I
like
can believe
monthly now. I think. But but the thing is, your characters. He either is a low exp
You
giving
just gotta.
guy.
It can't be the same single set
Yes.
of characters, right?
Yes, yeah. Like someone
The
killed off and
fuck?
they redid it, but it's the same world.
Well, yeah, that's
And-
fair.
Yeah. But that's still the EXP gain must be quite low. Or capped. I guess everyone's just capped.
They're almost level 20, y'all. It's so exciting.
Almost. or it's not even event based leveling. I think, or they're just capped and they're just gearing themselves and then they just go on and it's story driven. Like they're only caring about the story and maybe they'll get improvements or not. Or maybe, but I did see like some of his shit and it did look like he big dicks a lot of it. Like he has like, it's like a 3D modeled board. So it
Hell
actually
yeah.
has like objects that moves around. So maybe he made it
If you're
super
gonna spend
rich
a month
environment.
between sessions, like you can do a lot.
Yeah, and I think he might have even made it like where you can own property probably or some bullshit. Like that's where you're
That's
not
the whole thing.
where you're storing some of your shit somewhere else. Because otherwise, fuck, imagine that equipment managing shit. Also, it's not technically just D&D. He has a lot of home-based rules, which is why I think
Naturally.
he did some of these extra shit in there. But still, to get the same people you're friends with for 38 years, get the fuck out of here. Maybe
That's a
not.
whole
Maybe
lot.
it's just the same DM and some of them got out and he got new blood in.
I'm gonna step away for a second to go get more drink, but you should keep going. I can totally see how this happens though, and the short of it is like you've spent 20 years working on the same world, like you might as well just keep going, right?
But
Like,
wouldn't you get
if you're
bored of
at
that
point-
world?
I don't know. How
After
cool is it?
Fucking 2 years.
I want them to poll. How cool is this world? That's what I want to know. I'll be right back.
He didn't give a lot of detail. I don't think he did only once or twice a year. It definitely seemed like more. Let me look. Let me check this out. 38-year D&D campaign. I read the article. I don't remember how long he said it. How often they do it. But his environment of playing is pretty fucking good. It's like Warhammer 40k style, like igloos and shit. At least on the picture. They started playing in the 80s. Yeah, don't care. Start with 4 players. It has 60 fucking players? Let me read that. It's 60 unique players. Some people fly in and video call it and shit like that. I don't think they're all playing at once, obviously. But still. There's now more sessions than there has ever been because of Zoom. He's doing 4 sessions a week. 2 to 4 sessions a week. It's not about having friends that do it. It's having friends that still want to play this fucking game. He did his own rule set. He has 20,000 miniatures. 20,000 miniatures. Its rules has developed and constantly developing. So he's changing the rules he plays, but developing them to make them more pristine. He's a history professor, so I mean that makes sense. And his family plays with him. That sounds terrible. But yeah, he has 6. So people rotate in and out. Miniature painting's a pain in the ass. I don't have the hand for it. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, we talked about how he has 60 players, by the way, joystick.
60?
I don't think they're all at once, but yeah, it's quite a few. He has over 20,000 miniatures, and they meet 2 to 4 times a week.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
20,000 miniatures.
Do you think they ever moved up from like D&D 2nd edition or whatever?
He made his own. He made his own rules.
Oh, he just was so far off the beaten trail. It's like this doesn't work anymore.
I imagine he's using the 1st edition rules that are heavily modified. Because he says he's playing the same rule set from before. I can't imagine he would switch it up midway. How would you convert your gear and everything? So I imagine it's just a very, very, very heavily modified 1st edition.
Man.
Right?
Like, props to this guy, though, for holding a group together that long. Because, like,
Apparently
I felt pretty proud about doing one for 4 years.
Apparently people fly out for it. But to do 2 to 4 a week.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope they're getting paid.
Prep? No one's getting paid.
No one's getting paid? How has this guy got the time?
He's a professor, so he probably has summers off, and he does school hours.
Huh. Yeah, he's probably, at this point, just...
it said 2 to 4 for this campaign.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. I want to run tabletop games more.
How the hell does he do it, though, and have 20,000 miniatures?
That you collected over the course of 32 years or whatever.
38, yeah, but then again... No, they're definitely not all together. So, yeah, it could have different people, but do you think he reuses the same shit? No way.
Oh,
Because I imagine they're interchangeable players for who can't make it.
Yeah. Huh. I wonder if this is the world's greatest grift at this point, where, like, okay, so is it the exact same players this entire time? I don't think so, right? It's just the same campaign.
Same campaign.
What if they are on, like, a 5-year loop? And they're just running old content, but with reframing it, so it's like, oh, this is new in this history of this world, but it's just the same adventure you ran 5 years ago.
They could all be running the same campaign in the same world, but at the same time. So each session's a group of people, and they're working at the same moment the other works. That's still a lot of management, though.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna discredit that.
Right, but I think it's a little bit of both. I'm sure he has to find a way. If you've been doing DMing for 38 years, I think you kind of figured out your little niche. And especially if you're doing this
you know
frequently,
exactly how much work you need to do at that point.
Yeah, I think he figured out ways to make it interchangeable or not. But think about this. You're making your campaign. He's a history professor. He says he uses his history talents for teaching to understand how to develop a world, which is possible.
Yeah.
To fucking do the miniatures, though, at the same fucking time.
Painting those things?
Damn. They were painted. And his environments looked nice.
He must have no other hobbies, huh?
I looked at him. He doesn't.
He has other hobbies?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
I
I
could.
was going to say, damn.
He has a very cliche look to him.
Because, like, I need to beat Hades at some point. So,
What?
like, huh?
Hades?
Hades. Been playing that thing. I really like that game.
Hades? I don't know the game Hades.
I've been putting out my own game prep to play fucking Hades. I'm an idiot.
What's Hades? Let's look at it. Oh! I see people
Roguelike
play this game.
Greek theming.
Isn't it more like it's single player only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one. Yeah.
It's fine. I really like it.
Maybe it's just
Do I like it more than
boring.
D&D? Probably. Do
Really?
I like it more than tabletop games? No.
I mean D&D environment's not actual like tabletop.
Yeah, D&D,
Yeah.
the game, middling about. But tabletop games and like what you do during them, I love.
Yeah. The interactions. I love tabletop.
Yeah,
I fucking
yeah.
love it. I will always go to tabletops and just play them all night and then pass out and then preferably play it again, but no one has that time anymore.
It's a whole thing. I'm still shocked that I have the same group for 5 years now.
Yeah, it's hard to keep that shit going.
Yeah.
We did a good job. We did a little over a year, once a month, but streaming
Not too bad.
streaming kicked that shit to the curb because I started just streaming more. and every day that I had to do that thing, I was like, oh, I could be streaming.
I still think streaming D&D is a bad time.
It is, unless the characters that you're playing with are so fun and energetic and role-playing-y. I think it could be entertaining in a way.
But
It'd be like
everyone
telling a
needs
story.
to be on all the time. You know what I mean?
They have to be at every session. That's why you can't do it all the time. It'd have to be a once-a-month thing. Yeah. And you have to be... It's getting the people in character and also make it so they can... Their decisions on their actions are quick.
Yeah.
Because you got to make sure the game keeps going.
If you're streaming, you can't be like, I'm going to roll dice for the next 3 minutes real quick. Hold up.
Right, yeah, right. And it has to be quick. And you have to know your move while everyone else is going. So you can just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing. Yeah, that's how I think Civ is like, though. Like, that's the thing I hate about it. Make fun of
Some people do like to watch things like that. Like Civ.
I think
so
I know, but I think the story element of D&D could be fun as long as everyone role plays it and is quick. And the story has to be funny.
Gotta be snappy.
Gotta be snappy. Alright, next fucking thing.
Good
A
job,
grocery store
Canadian guy.
clerk was fired after he stopped a purse snatcher. So he was working.
Oh, this has happened before where I worked.
Yeah.
Continue.
So he was working, and he saw someone grab a purse, and he's working to be a firefighter too. Anyway, he chased the guy down and got the purse, or knocked him down, got the purse, and then he fled before the police could get there. And he gave the purse back, and he thought he would at least get some recognition for it. And he got fired instead. And the company who fired him are not gonna. He's been there for 4 years, and the company's not gonna do any comment for it. But yeah, he got fired for doing a good deed. I understand the liability of an let's say you hurt the guy on property, but the fact that
It's
criminal.
fucked.
So if would he been fired though the same way? Like about so it was a purse snatching. What if he stabbed the woman and then he got the guy and held him down? Would he still be fired for it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Divinity Original Sin 2. Not a big fan of Divinity Original Sin 2. Baldur's Gate 3. I do intend of playing. I don't know if I'll stream it.
Those games are good. They're fun games, but also I don't like streaming a game where it's like, okay, because I read really fast, right?
Right.
And then you have all this
Right.
text on the screen, and I'm like, I'm not reading this shit out loud. Fuck you.
And some of the
I'm just
text I don't
playing
even
this
wanna
game for
read.
me.
Like,
Yeah, sometimes that's
generic-
shifting.
Yeah. Because there's so much text.
And
I
you
don't
know
know
what? That's fine. But
if
it's
I
not
would-
something I think is fun to watch.
I might multiplayer it. Maybe. I don't know.
Multiplaying that game seems fun just because both players don't have to be in the same place at the same time.
They
And you
do.
get the real shit.
They do have to be in the same zone. They can't leave zone without each other.
Well, yeah, but you can be like on opposite ends of it, doing different tasks.
Right, but the rule with that was no one controls anyone but their own character, so you wouldn't have the random people. You only have your characters.
Yeah. No, I mean 100%. Like that's what makes that intriguing though, because
Right.
like usually when you play that game, like
You have an
I do
army.
the thing happen.
Right.
In that game, it's like I walked into this situation a couple hours after you did, and the shit has been going down.
So yeah, we might do it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that as an impulse decision. Back to the topic. I don't know.
But also,
I think
it's
if a guy did an obvious crime, obviously there's exceptions, and you did your good Samaritanness of helping, you should not be punished for it.
you shouldn't. But also, there's the liability thing. I get it. Like a person, you want to discourage that in the situation where a person misinterprets a scene and then you tackle somebody, and then now the store is liable. Like it's
Right.
fucked.
You're not wrong. But this,
Anyway,
Got it.
the place where I
But-
worked, this exact scenario happened, and that person got let go.
But that's the thing, though. He didn't misinterpret the scene.
Nope. Yeah.
So if
No,
he
I
did,
mean, like, they
so
were right.
be it. But he didn't. So
But
why
also,
is he
you
fired?
have to make it. Yeah, you also have to have a fucking terrible stance. It sucks.
Yep. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They say. Oh boy, Fred Meyer story. Fred Meyer story.
What's Fred Meyer?
Like their actual stance on like shoplifters and like people who steal shit isn't to like stop them. It is just to like talk to them and look at them and make them feel weird about stealing.
Right.
That is the stance. If they walk out the door with it, you're not supposed to do anything.
Well, that's the thing too. Like, if you even a shoplift at any store, even though those guys are like, "Can I check your receipt?" In theory, besides Costco, because that's a membership one and they play by their own rules, any other store, Walmart, like local grocery stores, if they ask you or try to stop you, you have no, even because you legally purchased whatever you did, you have no reason to stop. You don't have to stop because they ask you to. You can walk out, and if they suspect you, then they're supposed to call the cops. And then when they see
But the cops will take half a fucking hour to get there.
right, so nothing's going to happen. And even then, you did legally nothing wrong, so there's going to be no repercussions. If they force you to stop to look at your receipt saying like, no, you have to show it, you can literally sue them for it.
You know, it's a whole thing.
It's a thing.
But also, someday in the far-flung future, Joystick Hero's big score, I'm just gonna rob the shit out of the store one time.
And that's all you need, one time. That's the thing, they're not
And
supposed
never go
to
back
stop
there
you.
ever again.
Well, that's also why, at least here, all the Walmarts have cops. Not private security.
Do they?
Cops. Yeah.
Not at mine, but damn, dude.
Yeah, at least the ones near me. The one near me
seems-
does. There's always a cop present.
You ever, the issue of like
But
a
we had a
private
Nazi at
company
mine, though.
hiring cops to sit at their private institution to enforce their private rules is a
Yep.
weird thing.
Yep. You're right.
This is some cyberpunk shit.
It's a sketchy line because of, I don't know if they're off duty at the time, but I think the cop one is more, at least at my area, because of where it is. It's a very popular one, and some crimes tend to go down there, and they get to the scene quick.
Yeah.
But this was a pretty fucky situation though. Here, let's
Yeah.
get
Be clear, my stance is somebody tried to steal something from somebody, you kick them right in the junk. Fuck them.
Well, here's the thing too. You're a minimum wage fucking worker.
You can get another minimum wage job.
No, I would just not do it. It's not my fucking money they're stealing from.
That's also true.
In this specific case, they stole from a person. So that was kind of like kind of like one of its own like entities.
Hmm.
But
Damn, dude. No.
yeah. Next topic. Last topic before we get to the regulars, and then we're gonna play. I think I'm gonna play another game of Among Us today. We'll play a little bit more of that after we do the regular topics. After this one,
I might play
So-
one more, depending on when we finish.
Switzerland is about to vote on whether the government is allowed to buy fighter jets.
Where are we buying them from?
They are buying them. Switzerland is.
Oh, our jets? Or just them in general?
F-18s, I think.
Hmm.
So an
Here's what I
interesting
know
thing.
about...
They already did this. They did this vote in 2012 and it failed. But it's a whole argument of, because Switzerland's supposed to be neutral to everything, they're just kind of about themselves and they're staying out of things. Why do they need fighter jets? But the only reason I really put this on here, outside of that, is the fact that I think it's kind of amazing, at least from the way I read this whole story, is the government officials aren't voting. The people are voting.
So that's like how democracy is supposed to work.
Right. So you have electoral officials who are supposed to, like, obviously make it so you don't have to vote about big things all the time. Honestly, I think we should be voting about big things all the time.
We're to the point where we can do that, quite frankly.
Right. Back in the day, we had these electoral officials to do these things because we didn't
Sending
have
out mail is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and we didn't have the technology to do it. We don't need need officials anymore. Obviously, we need maybe a Senate, and we maybe need obviously President Vice and all those things to go out and talk to the foreign affairs and get some stuff. But for stuff about in-house, we don't technically need these officials anymore.
Yeah. Also, though, on the other hand, I don't trust normal people to make big decisions, so like I'm super conflicted all the time.
Yeah, but the thing that I hate about that logic is we already have normal people voting these people who can't make good decisions already.
Yeah.
And they're doing, and the thing is, they're doing it for their own self-interest and not anyone else's.
It's rough.
So you got these
around.
people who are like for instance, net neutrality. All these people lobbying for it were taking handouts from the fucking telephone companies and internet companies and
that's fucked.
Telecommunication, and then they were voting on it. I think in these cases we should be voting. Now,
Yeah,
I agree with you, Monk, and that's why no. I think in some standings it should decriminalizing marijuana on a
We
federal
did that
level.
here.
On a federal level, though,
We should do it everywhere. Fuck it.
That
It's been
could be it.
fine. Oregon did not explode. No place that's legalized it has exploded. Like, it's
war,
fine.
right? A war on another nation, like an actual offensive war. Now, sure, it still has to get to that point. Not like someone's like, I want to go at war, and then everyone's like, let's vote. But if it got to a higher level politician who says we should go to war, then it should be like, all right, in 2 weeks, this date's
They should
where
have to
all
put up
vote.
a fucking advertising campaign to make sure that the public votes the way they want. Like,
Right.
put in the effort.
Right, but then also, I think, and this is a thing that they didn't do, is the thing they proposed back in the day for dropping any more nuclear weapons is, in order for doing that, the person in charge who makes the order has to physically kill the person to get like a code or something from inside them.
You gotta do like a Saw situation.
Yeah, they said you have to physically kill one person in order for you to kill many. But he has to physically do it. Which wouldn't work
damn.
because then he would just order someone to do it instead. But the logic is still the same thing if you can physically do it.
You just put. Okay, new
It's
laws.
working for Switzerland, though, for the voting thing for the plane. I mean,
The
that's
new
a
way
pretty
we
good
vote
concept.
is that politicians have to do Saw games, and the one who wins.
I agree. I think they're all in for their self-interest.
Yeah.
And the hypocrisy. Also, I think you should be, if you say you're going to do something, or you have an opinion, a strong opinion, you're not allowed to change it. Like, they're like, nope, you can't change your way you're doing something.
People learn and evolve.
They do. But not in this way. I'm alluding to something. I don't want to get too much into it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't want to get to the Long John
No.
or whatever.
I like the people voting. Unfortunately, the Gray Army tends to vote more than young people.
The thing I'm afraid of with Swiss fighter jets is that thing is going to flip out into like 50 blades, right?
What?
That's just what Swiss things do. They turn into knives.
I fucking hate you for making that joke. I absolutely fucking hate you.
How terrifying
And that's not
that
true,
is.
Beast. You can stream snipe, which you've done before. Or Google. There's a lot of ways you can be a fuck in that game, Beast.
You're going to Google the answer to Among Us?
No, he did it for Jackbox.
Oh, yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah. So, that's it for that.
Yeah, cool knives. Cool planes.
So before we get to the paranormal video, and then we're going to go to the long dong video, random topics.
Random
people have.
topic.
I should say on this one a lot less than I normally have been. Also, randomness. I've been doing a lot of Red Dead Online too.
Yeah, how's that?
I'm enjoying it. I got the Moonshiners out now, which is pretty fun. They have a lot of GTS type of things. And slash R, I am very smart. But I did a lot of the GTA similar stuff, but I mean like the collecting side of it and the animal side of it. Like they had the Naturalist, which is like the newest add-on, I think. And where you gotta like get samples, like non-lethal or could lethal them, I think. And like looking around for stuff has been pretty fucking great.
Beast and broke me by saying that they think aggressively.
I know, that's why I said I am very smart. Sure.
But yeah, I mean, that game sounds like the online for Red Dead legitimately sounds like it has a lot going on in a way that I'm kind of surprised more people haven't latched onto it like GTA.
I think a lot of people are playing it because of the issue is there's not a huge people, like a lot, because there's not an avid amount of ganking, because of the ganking actually has some penalties to it. And money in that game, the economy in the game is so much more brutal than GTA. It's GTA, you kill somebody, it's like 5 cents. You hurt their guy, it's like nothing. It's literally nothing. In Red Dead, if you kill someone and you pay kill their horse, and you gotta pay their horse insurance, it's like $20 sometimes. I know, because I had to pay it once. So I was like, fuck. So it's a little bit more. The missions aren't as spammy because you actually have to go to the locations to get those missions. So it's not like you can spam a mission and just farm. And all the missions are done in open world, I think. I don't know if the story missions are, but there's not that many of those. So I did like a random mission that was funny where I got a weird cannibal vibe from one people, and they wanted me to go get this guy who like wasn't really nice, and it was a weird situation. I went in there in an accident, and I went ahead to go rob a stagecoach. I got the stagecoach, I got him out. The second I did that mission, like it even alerted me that players could kill me and take the guy that I took and then turn it in themselves.
Damn.
I think it was cannibalism. That's a pretty
good meta.
I truly think it was cannibalism. She was cooking. They seemed very well off for their shitty ass farm. I really think it was cannibalism. I really hope it was cannibalism. But yeah, I think Red Dead is a very underrated. Red Dead Online is very underrated now. They fixed it enough where you don't need to. It's not as buggy as it was before. There's not a lot of gankers in it like there was before. And there's a lot of content in there. And people be eating them shakes. Yeah. People
eating shakes is a real thing.
Psychos, you should watch me stream it sometime. It actually is. There's like so much to do that I sometimes feel a little bit overwhelmed because I start one thing and I do this like off non-mission thing, and then I'm so close to another thing that I should be doing that I get distracted and I do the other thing. It just goes back and forth. No, I read it. There was just nothing to say to it. I mean, I don't know what you want from me, man. All right, we're done with that topic. No one has any other topics. All right, let's do paranormal. I like the paranormal effect, by the way. I think it's pretty fucking rad.
Hit me up. Ooh, spooky face.
All right. You like this face?
I'm spooked.
I have that on here.
All right. So when is it gonna crawl out of the VHS at me?
So this is from Devils. Gave me this video, I guess.
You might have to cool down on that effect while the video's going.
Oh yeah, I don't know. That's pretty nice.
The house was my sanctuary.
I don't know. It's hard for me to tell what part is the spooky.
Right? Little house that everybody dreams about.
Yeah.
My mom's new boyfriend, Matt.
Do I gotta watch? Is Devils even here? Do I gotta watch this whole thing?
Marie.
The very first strange thing that happened.
I'm skipping until I find something. Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna deafen on Discord for a bit to watch the video without hearing myself. Hold up.
Yeah. I'm gonna make myself
that
disappear.
Still something supernatural.
Marie, I didn't do that.
You're the only one in here.
Jamie, it wasn't me.
That's reenactment. I don't care about reenactments.
Frustrated.
I closed the drawers and I turned around and the drawers were open and
I was
reenactments. Reenactments.
All the lights
Here we go.
would bang all night long, all day long. It would just be constantly over and over and over and over again.
At night, all the lights would go off. everything. Every light in the house would go off. And
Okay.
you flip the switch and the lights won't come back on.
My mom had talked to somebody who suggested
Yeah, I don't care
peace
about that.
offering.
Don't care.
And I
Let's get through the.
of any hour.
That was it. I'm upset. Devils, get a better clip. That was shit.
So
I don't know. That
the
was
thing
shit.
that I noticed while I was watching
Yeah.
is that every time they had footage, there was never any people in frame while these things were happening.
Right.
Like, all the lights mysteriously turned off. Okay, I point this camera at my hallway and I hit the light switch. Whoop-de-doo. Like, I want to see some real shit.
So, all right. So those ones, I got you. Devils sent that. Devils just sent that to me.
I wasn't spooked at all. Zero
So
spoofs. out of 10.
I gotta actually watch those videos to find those good spots before. So from it looked like the rattling, obviously rope. The door, obviously rope. Light switch turning off.
Yeah.
Obviously they
You know-
turned off the light switch. Like this wasn't
You
even
think about-
anything.
Clout chasers with like streams and like YouTube and everything. This is
Yep.
the same thing, but with the news.
Right. Right. That wasn't a good one. That wasn't a good one. Wasn't happy with that
People
one.
faking this shit so that they can
They
get
get
some
out.
attention.
But it's not even good attention. Like, why do people want bad attention?
Dude, that's the question I've been asking myself for the last 20 years.
Like, why do you want to seem like a cunt? Like, I don't know. Like that, obviously, of a cunt. Like, get the fuck out.
My window shook though.
Whee! All right, let's get.
One time, I took footage of it once, so you know it's spooky.
Oh, we actually did forget one.
How did they know to
aspect.
point the camera at that window only that one time?
All right, boys. I forgot. We got a special edition of art review
Special?
this week.
Ooh!
I
I'm
took
excited.
the pictures myself.
And this time I'm much
Ooh.
more sober. I can be much more critiquey.
Mm-hmm. This is a Minnesota edition. Let's get that music
Oh. So can I see the blue cock? Is that what we're getting at?
going. Oh, we're gonna see some blue cock. In fact,
All
we're
right.
seeing him right away.
Yes!
The blue cock.
Love this place. I've been there a couple of times. The Walker art, right? Yeah. that
Yeah,
one.
the sculpture garden. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love that thing.
So this is my favorite piece in the whole fucking place. Hands down the
Like-
best. It looks like a cock. It's very
Mhm.
blue.
It's blue as hell.
He is magnificent and triumphant. The podium
Standing
could
on
be
this
high.
like
I know, I think it could be higher.
podium.
It could be higher.
It could be a
This
pyramid.
should be on postcards.
not
not
that
the-
stupid
not-
cherry.
We're gonna get to that.
But here's the thing I like about this thing. Like, it's got so much texture and detail in it when you
He
look at it
does.
really close.
It's really hard to see from the picture. The detail and
like the
texture on this thing
feathers.
is
like-
beautiful. It's fucking
Yeah.
magnificent.
It's incredible. It looks like it was 3D printed somehow.
Yeah,
But I mean,
it
like,
does. It does. This is a good piece. I would
It's a
actually
good
want
piece.
this in my lawn or backyard.
I would, yeah,
I want this.
no
one.
joke. I
This
would
is
take a
good
small
shit.
sculpture of this on my desk. It's good.
I would. This is good. I would. This is a 10. I rarely give 10 out of 10s. The blue cock. The beat. No, I can't. I'm gonna say the joke. You tell me if I can say it.
Okay.
Can I say it?
I mean, that's a good television station.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
But you're right.
It's a borderline. It's a
Easily,
borderline.
easily the best art I've ever seen on this program.
Yep. Easily the best. 10 out of 10. What do you guys think? What's your rating scales, boys? Yar, the backyard. Yar, yar. What do you guys think? What's your rating systems? What are we talking here, boys? We got 4 on this one, not just 3. We got 4 today.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. What's your voting systems? Like 9 out of 10? That's as
Yeah,
blue
it
as
doesn't get
cups
any bluer than that. That's like the
Oh.
bluest blue.
Blue dong, perfect. I think it's the best. This is
It-
actually I forgot this was there,
This is high art.
and I was like, hell yeah, this is beautiful.
Jeez, man, with the
8?
descent. 8?
8. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Optimus. See, Cheese
Thank
Man
you.
always has to lowball shit.
8.
You know why? Because you no.
See him make a better blue cock.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. Next one. The fucking cherry on a
Fucking
spoon.
cherry. This thing has been there since I was like a
Ever.
kid, and I went there.
It's been there
Yeah.
forever. As far as I don't. When is it at? Let's say cherry on a spoon sculpture. I'm gonna see when that was.
I
in.
have a very big piece of critique to start with.
Go for it.
The cherry couldn't sit on the spoon like that. Why is it up that high? Why didn't they just
pretty
angle
high.
the spoon so it would sit in
Wow.
the spoon?
They added that the year after we were born, 1988.
Damn.
I know. That's why. That's always been there since I could remember. I mean,
It
it's
looks
pretty
like
high.
something that would be in a Tony Hawk game, and you'd have to grind on
so
it, though.
it looks kind of blurry a little bit. That's because it's a fountain too.
But it also looks blurry in real life.
Well, it's because of yeah. It's blurry because of it was hard to focus it due to the
Yeah.
fact that water is going all around it. It is
It
a
is a
fountain as
fountain.
well.
Yeah, which is kind of neat.
There's a lot
I
of
won't lie.
ducks around there. Yeah.
You can kind of see the running water underneath the cherry, which is weird. That's a dumb direction for that water to flow.
It's weird. It's how bent the spoon is. I just don't get it.
Why is that spoon so fucked?
But it was what I remember as a young lad, like driving through past 94, and you can kind of see it as you drive by it, like going before you go in Lowry Tunnel. Before they added a lot of brush. I used to be excited, but like, look at this shit. Look at this cherry. Look at this cherry, and it's a fountain. Never saw it as a kid up close, though. I went there as an adult.
Yeah. I mean,
it's on every fucking postcard, and it's a fucking cherry. And Minnesota's not known for cherries.
no.
And we're not known for spoons either.
I mean, I love the spoons of Minnesota. There's so
Right?
many of them. I can
I know, right?
name them all. We have the one.
Yeah, we have
it's
the
not-
one.
You have the one. Yeah, it's not that good. One, automatically, it doesn't look like a spoon unless you were really liberal with what a spoon means. It's maybe a ladle.
It could have been actually like a heroin spoon.
Oh, that'd be interesting. If only it
Yeah.
wasn't a fucking cherry on it.
That cherry could be a metaphor for heroin.
Ah.
Ah, see, there we go.
That gives it a couple more points.
I
Yeah.
know, right? I don't know. Even as a sculpture, I wouldn't even want this. I mean, it's a fucking warped. It's just there's nothing there, and especially when you have the blue cock like 100 feet away from it. Like,
Yeah,
why the
it's
fuck would you-
stronger.
It's a lot stronger, you know.
But here's the thing, I'll give it. From a structural standpoint, it seems like it was probably pretty hard to put that big heavy cherry on top of the spoon like that. So
Yeah,
maybe
you
it gets a
craned
couple
it.
of points.
I'm gonna give it a good old solid 5. Not great, not terrible.
I'll give it a 6 just because it's not that great, but it's also a fountain, so that's like a point.
That's true. It does get a fountain bonus, and fountain bonuses in front of your house, that means social status.
Yeah. If you put this in front of your house, people would be like, wow, that's fucking stupid, but at least you're rich.
Well, there's someone in a neighborhood near that has like a spaghetti sculpture with like meatballs and a fork.
Fuck, that's better than this weird spoon.
Right? What about you guys? What's your rating systems, boys?
You know in your hearts it's true. This spoon is whack.
It is pretty whack. 8? Wow, you'd highball that.
Monk, damn. You want this on a postcard.
I know, right? Just go to the Walker to a fucking building. 5. Cheeseman always low balls it, but that was the same as mine, so I appreciate it.
Let me be fair. A 6 out of 10 isn't I hate this. It's just I think it's lazy and kind of not great.
I think it's just not great. It's not bad. It's just as. We're gonna get the next ones. I'm gonna rip apart. Want it on? I already have one. I bet you do.
I'm trying to think of what might be the Walker one you were. Let's see.
Guess what this one's called?
Oh, I remember this. Butt plug.
No.
Um,
It's called Behind a Snowman or something like that. Yep. It's like the rear of a snowman or something fucking ridiculous like that. I mean, it's not technically wrong. But it's just a ball on top of us with a smaller ball on top of it.
This is in a place with a lot of much more sophisticated art.
Sophisticated my ass. More like bullshit.
Oh, like the
bush is
mirror
coming next
garden
week.
thing is neat, I guess. I don't know. But this is literally just two balls on top of each other.
No, it's behind a snowman. It's
No,
the
it
view
is
from
two
behind the
balls on top
snowman.
of each other. Snowmans have 3 balls.
I know.
Nobody makes a 2-ball snowman.
I'm aware. Well, it could be like Peter Dinklage of Snowman.
It's a bullshit snowman is what that is. It's 3 out of 10 for being a snowman.
I don't even give it that high. This is a 1 out of 10.
If it was white, I'd be more generous.
Not
What
even
the-
that. I just the
Why
three
is it
ball
this-
thing really got me bent down. The whole fact that he's like, I got these 2 round shapes. I don't know what to do,
It's
so
a
I'm just gonna call it
snowman.
behind a snowman.
I just called it a snowman.
He did. Right.
How much do you think it costs to buy that?
Oh, millions.
Do you think it costs millions to buy that?
Probably like 100,000, 200,000 easy.
I bet that's the one they let go if somebody gives them something
No, it's
else.
not. No, it's not. You'll find that out next week because there's
Ah,
more.
shit.
No, it's more than 50K. Easily more than 50K. Just because where it's at. People would buy it just to say they took it from that sculpture garden.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's got novelty.
Yeah, it's got the novelty. This is a 1 out of 10 for me. This was just lazy. It's at least shiny, at least. But that's about all.
Snowman
it's got.
shouldn't be shiny.
It might have been like the snowman you built from when the plows came, and it's all fucking like black.
From
That's what
street
it is.
sludge, just like
Yep.
fuck.
So, what do you 2 out of 10 for Monk? Cheese man, what are you giving it, buddy?
It's a 2 easy, yeah. 2 is generous. Don't get me
It's
wrong.
1. I mean, think of it outside of being there. -3. Thank you.
If it was anywhere else,
Yeah, or would let's say you had to buy mini sculptures and put on your desk. Do you think anyone walking by your desk would be like, "Hey, that's the back of a snowman"?
no, they'll be like, "This is a weird sex thing."
I know they're gonna be like, it's weird for you to have your plug out." Fucking hell!
Cheeseman does have a good point.
It won't be covered. It won't be covered. The tops of it will. They'll shovel it
Snowman
off.
will be wearing a little snow hat.
It does make you think. No, it doesn't. The final art of the week.
There, it hit me. I remember this. It looks like it's comfortable, but it's not.
You can sit in it. They do allow you to
It
sit in
is.
it.
That thing is made of metal,
It is, and there's a record player underneath it.
but
Next to
also
a giant pole thing.
yeah, that pole. That's a pole. That's not a tree. There's a bunch of chairs around it too. Those don't get in the shot, but there's like
There's 2
three
other
others.
ones. 2 or
There's
3
like,
others,
okay.
yeah. But they don't have anything underneath it. They're just kind of like
Yeah.
sitting out in the field.
They're just like hanging out. But like
Yeah.
this piece of art fails on a fundamental level for me because again, it's not comfortable to sit in. It feels like shit.
Well, yeah, because they had to make it for the elements, man.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, it's failing at its core promise. Like, as an interactive art piece, right? Like, I like the idea of an
Why
art
the
piece
record
where...
player underneath it? What does that signify?
Oh, I fucking don't know. Does it even play actual music? I've never heard anything.
No. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's powered or anything.
I don't think it is.
It's an
Like-
old record player. I can tell you that.
I read the thing with it, and I like the idea of what they were putting out, where it's like, this is an interactive art piece, like that pendulum thing. But, like, the
You mean
idea
the
is that
fucking
you're...
swing?
Yeah, the fucking stupid swing.
Oh my god.
That's fun. Not great, but it's fun.
Uh-huh.
But like the point of the art is to like sit in this little like field they made out, this little green field, and just like hang, which is a message I get down with a lot more than the fucking snowman. But also they fuck the chair up because the chair don't feel good. Also sitting out in the hot summer, it's like it feels bad.
Yeah, it's not good. And what's with the pole? What's
Why
the
didn't
pole
they build
signify?
shade? The pole signifies poles.
Oh yeah. He's sitting right under a pole. Fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Love it.
All right, I give this a 2 just because at least I had to look. I was like, hey, there's a record player under that chair.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3 just because, like, I'm down with sloth. Fuck. Like, this art
What do you
tells me
guys
to
give
sit. Love it.
Oh yeah. I refuse to rate it. Oh great.
Monk. Ooh, Monk feels attacked by the chair.
I gotta find more art galleries here and just like fucking. But I don't know how weird it is if I take pictures of like actual paintings at galleries.
Some places they get mad at you for that.
I know.